go.
T-minus 30 seconds. T-minus 20 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Yeah, we got law books, you know where to hang your Bible. Pulled up thinking I was right as rain. Badge came walking like a freight train. He's tall as a pine blocking out the sun. Says, sir, step back, but I ain't done. Laptop in my hand, facts in my head. I know what the statute said, they said. Tried to swing knowledge, tried to make it clear, but that tall trooper didn't disappear. I got law books, yeah, I know my rights. I got law books, read them late at night. Babe, call the lawyer, tell him where I am. I got law books, yeah, I got law books, man. Cameras rolling, gravel on my jeans. County line justice know what I mean. I said this ain't lawful, said it real loud. Laptop flew up, didn't faze that crowd. He just stood there, 6'6" or more, like he'd heard this song 1,000 times before. Cuffs went click, dreams went thin. Still preaching case law while they reel me in. I got law books, don't you touch my things. I got law books, constitutional strings. Babe, call the lawyer, wake him if you can. I got law books, yeah, I got law books, man. You can laugh it up, say I'm out of line, but precedent's precedent, and I got mine. Ink on paper, footnotes too. I'll see you all when court's in view. Backseat talking to the window glass, still explaining law as the minutes pass. They say, sir, calm down, but I just croon. Case law rhythm under neon moon. I got law books, stack them to the sky. I got law books, that's my alibi. Babe, call the lawyer, tell him I shook hands. I got law books, I got law books, yeah, I got law books, yeah, I got law books, man. And to this day, I don't know if she lost the number or just figured I'd talk my way out like I always do. 'Cause babe never called the lawyer. Still got law books. Still got law books. Up a stool and stay a while. Doc's got a drink and a story to share, with headlines, hot takes, and zero cares. It's Drinks with Doc, where the beer flows free, talking about the world and what it means to be. Pop culture, sports, and a bit of the news. Just Doc and his thoughts, maybe some brews. So raise your glass, kick off your shoes. It's Drinks with Doc, and we've got nothing to lose.
I'm not dumb.
Hey, I'm sorry. What was that?
I'm not.
You with us?
Hey, how y'all doing? How you doing? Let me get this.
Wow, everybody's here. Look at that. There's lots of folks out here.
Yeah, they're still coming in. They're still coming. We got a good discussion, I think, today. it's Killer Mill brought some things to light about Dee Garrett that I really did not want to know, but I think we should know, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Including who his victim was and some other facts about it. And it came when I heard the killer's live stream, I just came up with one question. And at first, I originally directed the question to his victim: would you allow your daughter stay with him, being Dee Garrett? And then now I'm also adding Tiffany to that question. It's just, I think, a very fair question. I think once you start hearing their story, the victim and Dee Garrett story, you're going to be discussed a little bit. Some of you probably already have heard the story, and you probably already are disgusted. Gee Swag, I know you heard the story.
Oh yeah.
Hey, just for the benefit of everybody watching, though, why don't you review it a little bit so everybody knows what's going on?
Okay, that's good. That's a good point. So Dee Garrett, back when Chris Reiter got arrested, what was it, 2023 when they served a warrant on him?
Yeah, 23.
Yes. When he was in Indiana jail and then later the Kentucky jail, there were people coming out of the woodwork to support him. Some guys like Craig Henry, Rogue Nation,
the cream of the crop.
Yeah, the cream of the crop. Yeah, awesome people. Well, nice. But one individual that I never heard before Chris Reiter's name came along was Dee Garrett. And Dee Garrett fashioned himself as some form of street preacher. He would walk down main streets of towns with carrying a cross, basically shutting the town down because he's in the middle of the road carrying a cross. But one of the things that came out about him is that he is an SO, or sex offender.
Mm-hmm.
And it was kind of, a lot of people kind of felt that was a little odd that Tiffany and Chris would actually have someone like that to support them, because one of the issues that Tiffany's got going on in her life is custody of her children.
Hey, I have a question real quick, Doc. Is there document? I mean, we know that that's a fact, right?
That is a fact.
Okay, well, I mean, there's documentation for that.
It's not just a documentation. He also admitted it on video.
And he's also technically a rapist.
Yeah. Wow. Yes, but we'll get there. We'll get there. But like I said, in a video where I don't know who was actually recording it, but someone in Meade County recorded a video of the pro Reiter crowd. At the time, that crowd included GS, and Dee Garrett was there, and Dee Garrett basically said, yes, he is a sexual offender in that video. Well, no, basically he did say that. So
of course he tried to excuse it too. So
Reiter's been, it's been 20 years ago, dude. Do you know the details of it? When you hear the details, you would not want this guy around anybody that's close to you. Which again, this is one of those things I've said it. I will say again. Chris Reiter has said, done, and associated with other people that has made me ask questions about him.
Well, one of the things also, just legally speaking, in a lot of states, and I'd have to go look exactly which ones, but in quite a few number of states, if someone is convicted of a certain, I mean, there's a list of things that, of those kind of offenses. It is illegal for them to be near children, period. Doesn't matter what the parents think, doesn't matter what the kids think, doesn't matter what anybody thinks. They are legally constrained from being, I think it's 100, most states it's 500 feet, I think it is, from being near children, period. Any children under the age of, and then it varies by a different state. I think most of them are like 12, I think, or 15. Yeah. But they just can't. I mean, it's just illegal.
Yeah, and
it's part of their release.
Right.
I really don't know the details on that part of it, but I am pretty sure he is around children.
And I don't know what he was convicted of, and if that is actually part of that, but that's something to keep in mind.
Yeah, and that's
Actually, in that video, he was within like 100 yards or something of a actual school, because I think it was in the background or something like that.
So real quick, let's just say hi to everyone that's showing up. We do have ND14 El Bay. It's good to see you. Carla's in the house. Hey, Carla, it's good to see you. It's okay. Yeah, you can lurk, but hit the like button. Billy's in the house. Hey, Billy. How's it going? Billy. Yeah. It's good to talk to Billy earlier today. And just, hey, Billy, if you want me to say anything about our discussion, other than the questions I was asking you, let me know and I will say it. But if not, that's between us.
What's up, Billy?
All right. That's Paul's in the house. Hey, Paul. We know Killis here. He'll be coming in shortly. He's out. He's doing that 4-letter dirty word thing called work, So he told me the other day he works 7 days a week. I'm like,
nobody likes Killer, so let's not talk about him. We don't like you, Killer.
All I know is that he may have to explain what that word means to Chris Reiter. So when he comes up, we'll just let him sit down and explain what work is.
Wait, are we actually bringing him up?
Because yeah, he'll be coming up.
That should be entertaining.
Yeah. So we'll have this actually we're playing off of his video, so it's good that he's coming up. I do like the fact that he's coming up, and like I said, so Killer, when you come up, I want you to help us out to explain Chris what work is, because I don't think he really knows. And I know he has CyberX in the house. Yeah, CyberX is in the house. This duck case is in the house too. So, but I know we got more people. There's probably some folks lurking. Hey, say hi to us. Say hi. Whatever. We're going to have fun. We're going to have a good time. So let's get this started. Swag, let me know if I went fast forward a little bit too far ahead on this video or not. And if I need to go back or forward, let me know, because I did kind of just
let me carry this cross and act like I'm a godly man, right? I'm almost like a priest. I'm allowed to do it, y'all. I went to the Vatican and everything. Now, MBK was already here. I know he's busy.
423. And it says to be renewed.
All right, so real quick before we get going, the person on the left, Terry, right there, that is Dee's sister. Okay.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I'm going to be a little lost on the timestamps on the video, because I come in late on this one. I think he started like at 9:30. I got home about 11:15, so I don't exactly know where you're trying to find. And thank you,
actually,
Billy.
this is where I was looking for, where basically him and his sister's talking. I did not want to play anything before that, but because his focus is this segment here. And Billy says you're his hero.
He's my hero too, Billy.
Yeah. We love you, but Billy, we love you both. We love you, bro. All right.
I love Lamp.
I'm waiting for the Rocky music to start.
Let's get. Well, okay, let's get this going.
Your mind, and to be put on the new self, the one created according to God's likeness and righteousness and purity of the truth. And I'm reading from She Reads Truth Version. Well, let's see. Interpreting life through the lens of God's word. And then,
yo, can you believe that anybody will let this fucking guy cut their kid's hair after knowing what the fuck he's done? Like, it's fucking crazy, right?
Inspiration of the Holy Spirit rather than,
or like all his fucking videos of him sitting there talking about fucking you know, bringing violence to a town. If they come there, they're going to fuck them up, this, that, the fucking other, right? It's crazy, ain't it?
Through the lens of your own.
Thanks, Garb.
Your own eyes. Guess what? I found
What up, Mr.
something
Garrett?
that I thought was so interesting. Let me read it.
Well, oh, that's the other thing. From what I know, too, not only does he like little kids, right? Did he rape a little kid? That he also abuses women as a grown man. He's just a.
So, when Killer gets here, I have to ask him where he got this part. And we have Mr. Thomas in the house. I see Doc isn't slurring his words. No, I haven't started drinking. I had one beer so far, so I hadn't pulled out the moonshine or the scotch yet.
Mr. Thomas is here.
Yeah, Mr. Thomas is here.
I'm taking up for Doc today, so don't worry about it.
Yeah. Oh, I was starting to slur my words last night. But
I predict Chris Reiter slurring in about an hour and a half.
well, he might have a lot of things he's going to be dealing with.
I'm just glad it's a totally female-free panel. Can't stand them females, right? Right?
Oh, I'm pretty attached to one of them.
I'm just going to tell one of them what you said.
Actually, I'm pretty attached to a lot of them. But that's
you want to just tell one of them what you said?
I'll categorically deny it.
I got witnesses. I mean,
I got law books.
You got law books.
Babe, get the law books.
Yeah, everyone. When we have come to F shit up, comes on the panel. You guys tell her what G Swag said.
I might be in a tunnel when that happens. Might lose signal.
Fucking full package.
It says, God expects us to renew who we are, our knowledge, our attitudes, our strength, and our minds. Like a battery, we must turn him on, plug it in, get connected, spare time to recharge. We aren't built for long-term energy storage. We are made with a consistent need for daily renewal and recharging. So like for me, that means that I need the word every day. I need to know my plan every day when it comes to God. That means I need to be reading his word every day because that's how I feel myself. That's where I get my energy from is God because I feel like I can't do anything without him every day. So it's like a daily battle with him.
Yeah, so can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Let's so like say we got somebody that's struggling with deep trauma, right? I'm talking about like trauma to them is overbearing.
Like the trauma you caused, like the
Wait. You were hacked. G Swag, you were hacked.
Yeah, I was hacked.
Were you hacked by the imposter?
It was the swag poster. It was the swag poster.
It's a swag poster. Or was it someone from JJ's jail that hacked you?
Could have been.
You gotta believe me, guys.
You know how notoriously vulnerable those things are.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Happens all the time.
Yeah, he got hacked by the imposter. Same imposter as Chris Reiter, right? Correct.
Damn it, damn JJ, damn you, JJ.
All right.
12-year-old? Is that the trauma you're talking about, D? Or like the trauma Ryder caused a 13-year-old girl?
How do you still apply what you're saying and what you're reading out the Bible? Like how do somebody that's struggling with that trauma apply it to their life to overpower the trauma? Can you explain how to do that?
But you know what the fucked up part here is? We all know he's talking about himself. He's talking about the trauma the state did to him for making them go on that little special registry. That's the trauma he's talking about. He's talking about his own trauma, not the trauma that he gave his victims, you know, of like the sexual assault or like the aggravated assault that he got locked up for. No, not those victims, but his trauma. His trauma.
Yes, I mean, I've went through trauma. I think you have to live your truth. You have to accept it. You got to forgive it. You got to move on. Every day is like a forgiving thing. Like,
well, Kill just said that he has put out a post for me, so let me go to his page real quick and pull it up. Let's see. Oh, okay. So yeah, thanks, Kill. I appreciate it. So really, it's I'll just share this tab right real quick. It's just basically announcing the live stream. So thank you. I appreciate it, Killer. Now back to this one.
You know, every day I have to choose Jesus. Every day I have to choose God. Every day I have to choose and accept that trauma that I went through, but that is not who I am. Like you got to believe the positive. You can't believe the lies that the devil is telling you. Like today, I'm sad. Why am I sad? Nope, I'm not gonna be sad because of God's grace. God forgives me. Why should I be sad? Do you think Jesus is sad right now? No, Jesus is very proud of us right now at this very moment. So don't allow.
Sorry, Terry. I guess your name is Terry. I don't know nothing about you. Yeah, this is the first time I even seen your face or heard you speak or whatnot.
Before I let Killa go any further, you guys heard what she just said, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah. So I'm going to get going back a little bit more with Killa, what Killa's getting ready to say, but there was something in what she said that was kind of odd. In fact, let's go back just a few seconds and play
Life
it.
to overpower the trauma. Can you explain how to do that?
But you know what the fucked up part here is? We all know he's talking about himself. He's talking about the trauma the state did to him for making them go on that little special registry. That's the trauma he's talking about. He's talking about his own trauma, not the trauma that he gave his victims, you know, of like the sexual assault or like the aggravated assault that he got locked up for. No, not those victims, but his trauma. His trauma.
Yes, I mean I went through trauma.
Just real no, actually I kind of like I like your input. So I mean, this is perfectly fine. I do appreciate the offer, though, Killa. I do. So no, I'm good with just what we got right here. Thanks.
Yeah,
buddy.
we like you talking with your whole mouth, like Chris says. All
right, let's
Hello,
listen very
guys.
carefully. Let's listen very carefully here.
I think you have to live your truth. You have to accept it. You got to forgive it. You got to move
Thanks,
on.
Dub.
Every day is like a forgiving thing. Like, you know, every day I have to choose Jesus. Every day I have to choose God. Every day I have to choose and accept that trauma that I went through, but that is not who I am. Like you got to believe the positive. You can't believe the lies that the devil is telling you. Like today, I'm sad. Why am I sad? Nope, I'm not going to be sad because of God's grace. God forgives me. Why should I be sad? Do you think Jesus is sad right now? No, Jesus is very proud of us right now at this very moment. So don't allow.
That's horrible.
Sorry, Terry.
Sorry, what's that, G Swag?
I said that's just horrible how they gaslit her to.
Well, let's
accept what happened to her.
let's not go there yet. Let's build it up. Let's lead there. Okay.
I guess your name is Terry. I don't know nothing about you. Yeah, this is the first time I even seen your face or heard you speak or whatnot. But let me tell you right now, if you believe in like the whole God and Jesus thing and whatnot, there is no fucking way in hell that Jesus would be proud of the guy sitting right below you. Not a fucking chance in hell.
Your trauma to control you. You are not your trauma. You are who God said you are. And you got to believe it. You have to believe it every day.
So I know, you know, we're brother and sister, and our relationship hasn't always been how it is right now.
Why? Did you do something? Are you really brother and sister? Or you guys just like call each other brother and sister because like, you know, that's like your whole thing. Did you do something to her too?
So can you explain, or I guess with I guess as far as the Holy Spirit allow you to go with it, but just explain with how do you fight through, right? When the person that caused the trauma to you is your brother. And as I'm speaking about me, right? Somebody that's very close to you that has caused the trauma to you, that has hurt you, that has at one point, I know you felt that, I mean, you couldn't stand. And
Wait. What kind of trauma did you do to your sister?
And that's we're building up to it. We're building up to it.
You hear this shit, right? Let's find out if the sister was the 12 or under. What up, Troy?
how God, right, just redirected our relationship in the point that, I mean, we almost talk almost every day.
That's deep.
That's where it sounds like he's going, right, Warren? Yeah.
Came for me hard, like hammer. But no, it's good. I've been talking about forgiveness, never ending. Every time I interact with you, I'm choosing to forgive you for what you did to me. I'm choosing to forgive anybody what they done to me. And I feel like God's grace has helped us tremendously. God opened my eyes to, like, you know, this is your brother. You need your brother.
Yes.
I need my brother. I need you every day. If it wasn't for our relationship now, I don't believe that we ever would have connected. And if it wasn't for God and Jesus in our life, I don't believe that we would be where we are. But because of his grace and because of our growth, what we're talking about, you know, we're moving a mountain. This is that mountain that we're hopping over. We're skipping and jumping and flying sometimes over it together, because we're not going to do it alone. We're going to fight it together because we are servants of God, and we're going to do that every day. Let me find.
What up, Candace?
God's grace. Yeah, go ahead.
What up,
I was just saying that you find. I was going to say something. Go ahead.
All right. It says God's grace is defined as undeserved favor. Grace cannot be earned. It's given freely. We count God.
So you think that he only like started doing like his God shit just so he could go and like get on his sister's good side again?
And that's a good question. But first, are you guys seeing what's being said in between the lines right now?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. How about you, David? I know you did not see this video before.
No, I'm still trying to make heads or tails out of it. No, yeah, keep going. I just want to listen. I hadn't seen this.
Okay. Okay. All right. Hey, Kill, I appreciate it. Thank you for sending me that email with the link.
Yeah, I'm wondering how you victimized her too, Mrs. Gregg.
With Jesus. So although you may feel like you don't deserve to be forgiven, but you are forgiven because I did that for myself. I didn't do that for you. I did that for my own growth, so I can bear.
I love his Cash App. I love his fucking Cash App. Justice for D. You should make your Cash App pennies for pedophiles. There, D. Pennies for pedophiles.
Yeah, well, I have a question. I imagine some other people watching this have a question too.
Hang on one second. Hang on one second. Let me pause it. Okay, what's up?
All right, I have a question since I haven't seen this before, and I suspect some people watching probably have the same question. All right, what is she forgiving him of? Who is this person to this guy?
Terry is Dee's sister.
Okay.
Dee is the guy on the bottom. Of course, Terry's on top right there.
Dee Garrett, I got that part. Yeah.
Right. Yes. In fact, I'm going to change over to from Killa's video to this one. I may have to. So that this is the actual original, and the things that they hadn't said it directly yet. They will in this video, but the thing that they're hinting at is this guy, this gentleman. And I'm using that term very, very loosely.
Gotcha.
Had forced relations with his sister, this woman here.
Good.
She was the under 12 victim.
She was the under 12 victim, yes.
And he's been convicted of this?
I'm sorry?
Yep.
This is what he was convicted of. Okay, all right.
Right, yes.
All right.
And I hate to do this, but to be fair to that piece of trash there, allegedly it's his half sister. What of the rumor is, but either way, it's still.
Well, she was under 12. That's all that needs to be known. I mean,
exactly.
Well, where she's half sister or full sister, the way I see it, she's still biologically related to him too.
Yeah, absolutely. On top of that, no 12-year-old can consent to something like that. Sorry, just can't be done.
No,
exactly.
Cannot be done.
Yep. A teenager had relations with a child. So I don't care what.
How old was he? How old was he when this happened?
It's 15.
Yeah, he was 15. Yeah, and at the time when I first heard about it, I thought maybe she was maybe a year or so under his age. But then later I found out she was less than 12 and all that kind of stuff. And I didn't know it was a family member, a sister. So
I don't care what you say. I don't how Chris tries to sugarcoat it. He was a teenager that had sex with a child.
Yeah. And again, Chris Reiter has said something that makes me ask questions.
Control you. You are not your trauma. You are who God says you are.
Okay.
You got to believe it. You have to believe it every day.
So I know, we're brother and sister, and our relationship hasn't always been how it is right now. So can you explain, or I guess with I guess as far as the Holy Spirit allow you to go with it, but just explain with how do you fight through, right? When the person that caused the trauma to you is your brother. And as I'm speaking about me, right? Somebody that's very close to you that has caused the trauma to you, that has hurt you, that has at one point, I know you felt that, you couldn't stand it. And how God, right, just redirected.
So I'm just going to have to interrupt for a little bit, but so far, what I mean, they didn't directly say it, but that is very close to the yes, I did this to my sister. And they actually flat out say it or later, but we'll keep it going.
Our relationship and the point that, I mean, we almost talk almost every day.
That's deep. You came for me hard, like hammer, 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 hammer.
Oh gosh. G Swag, I know you got something for that. Come on now. Come on, G Swag.
I'm trying to remain cuss free right now.
All I'm gonna say is that you came from me hard like hammer, 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 hammer. Considering what we know, I thought you had something for that, man. Come on, I'm disappointed.
All right, well, I'll be full bore for the rest of it then. I was trying to be PG there for a little while.
Yeah. You can be PG-13. Let's not go R, okay?
Just like the writer likes them.
Yeah.
But no, it's good. It's good. It's good. I've been talking about forgiveness. It's never ending. Every time I interact with you, I'm choosing to forgive you for what you did to me. I'm choosing to forgive anybody what they done to me. And I feel like God's grace has helped us tremendously. God opened my eyes to this is your brother. You need your brother.
Yes.
I need my brother. I need you every day. If it was
No.
Oh man.
He victimized you, young lady. He victimized you. You do not need him. My only question for you. It's good that you forgave him, but you don't need him. So my real question for you is: would you leave your daughter alone with him? I think that's a fair question. What do y'all think?
Now, I don't know how. I guess it's years of gaslighting that they've done to this poor girl to try to hide this through religion, and it's sick, man. Not only to religious or Christianity, but it's just messed up for her psyche, man. I mean,
Yeah, yes. There's some other things that's getting ready to be said in this live that we're really going to just tear apart here shortly.
it's and sad part is, Doc. She good. Well, I don't want to spoil it, but good thing that the kid got taken away because
let's
it
not
would
go
have happened to her children.
Let's hold up on that. Let's get the anticipation built up. Hey, Jim Crown or MC Dilligaff, how you doing? All right.
Wasn't for our relationship now, I don't believe that we ever would have connected. And if it wasn't for God and Jesus in our life, I don't believe that we would be where we are. But because of his grace and because of our growth, what we're talking about, we're moving a mountain. This is that mountain that we're hopping over. We're skipping and jumping and flying sometimes over it.
Yeah.
I might have to miss some of this or turn it down real low because I've got mixed company, so I don't want her to hear this stuff. So if I can't come on something because I don't hear it, that's the reason.
Okay, I got you. I understand completely. Yeah, this is very not our usual. Let's make fun of somebody. This is kind of a serious conversation.
Together, because we're not going to do it alone. We're going to fight it together because we are servants of God, and we're going to do that every day. Let me find, because I was about to read something to you. God's grace. Yeah, go ahead.
Find it. No, I was just saying as you find it, I was going to say something, but go ahead.
All right. It says God's grace is defined as undeserved favor. Grace cannot be earned. It's given freely. We count God a bridge that with Jesus. So although you may feel like you don't deserve to be forgiven, but you are forgiven because I did that for myself. I didn't do that for you. I did that for my own growth so I can bear my own fruit.
Okay, so for whatever reason she started breaking up, but David, you heard that. What do you think she was saying right there?
Well, part of what she was saying was she forgave him for her own health too.
Right, but
which is an important part of forgiveness.
Yeah, it is. It is a very important part of forgiveness. But what is she forgiving him for?
Exactly.
Yeah, but be careful reading a lot of stuff. I mean, that could be a lot of things.
You're right. You're right. But we're going there.
not telling other people can go.
Hold on, sis. You cutting in and out. Hold on. You cutting in and out.
All right.
Hold on. Yeah, the devil trying to work. You was cutting in
Yeah,
and
yeah.
out the whole time. You was speaking that
The devil's
you
fucking
gotta
with the
bring it.
Wi-Fi.
You gotta bring
I'm just saying it's just bad technology, okay? Not the devil.
it back again because you was cutting in and out.
Oh Lord, you're stealing Wi-Fi service.
I was saying, like, you know, we're moving mountains, jumping, skipping, flying, all of that. Like, and we can't do it alone. We got to do it together. We got to fight it together.
Have you noticed pedophiles have bad Wi-Fi connections?
That is very well, yeah. I know certain groups of people tend to have bad Wi-Fi, or the places they go to have bad Wi-Fi.
Chris has shitty Wi-Fi. Dee's got shitty Wi-Fi.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Still, what's that noise? Hold on. Is that on my end? Huh?
No, I can anything.
Is it better?
I mean, I can hear you.
That's God telling you to
Maybe
shut
it
the
was-
fuck up.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's weird. But I personally, I want to say I'm sorry for bringing harm to you, hurting you, sexually assaulting you.
David?
Well, there it is. Okay, that's it. I mean, still, if she wants to forgive him, I mean, I
Can't
don't know.
know that.
But
This
okay,
gets really complicated because they could be manipulating her into. I don't know. I mean, I hear what you're saying.
yeah, I think a little later on, I think you'll see where we're saying that she has been probably manipulated by the family
Yeah.
to keep things kind of cordial between them. I would say it's good that she forgives him, but she should not forget, and she should always remember that, because now she's going to have a duty to her kids to protect them from harm, and he is a possibility of harming them.
And that's part of the someone's healing. You know, that's the big part, is forgiving but not forgetting, like you said. So
yeah,
well, forgiving and being forgiven both. I mean, it's there's and you're right. I mean, it's an important part of that, but that doesn't mean you should blindly trust the guy either.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If you knew someone had a problem with alcohol, for example, Robert, if you're in here, don't you say anything. I know you're getting ready to say it.
What's Will got to do with this?
But if you had anything, you knew someone had a problem with alcohol, and whenever they drink, they do stupid stuff. After they get themselves sober and everything else, you'll forgive them, but you should not forget they have the problem with alcohol, and if they start drinking, they're going to do stupid stuff again. So you're going to protect that person. You're going to protect others from that vice that they have. Now, I'm not trying to compare alcohol abuse or alcoholics to this guy. Yeah, but that's the point I'm making. She knows he has that tendencies, and maybe not leave your children by themselves with him, because you have a duty to your children. And that's probably one of the things that we're not seeing. And someone that has not been in my chat for a long time is Miss Elizabeth McClellan. Hey, how you doing? It's good
What's
to
up,
see
Liz?
you. Hi. Hey, Liz. Last time I spoke to you, you recommended to me Jura Scotch, and that is a very good Scotch. I actually got an 18-year-old Scotch in my cabinet. It's really good. It's not that pricey for an 18-year-old. It's really good. I also found Carlisle, which is a very good blended Scotch that's not that expensive. So it's one of those ones I like to drink on a daily basis. Well, I don't want to say daily. I don't want to
At
use
least
the
your
word.
liquor is of age, Doc.
Yeah. I do like my liquor to be.
And I can't believe Elizabeth is still cheating on me. God.
Anyways, and the famous Goose too. So both. So those were kind of recommendations I heard from you, and I do appreciate that. They're good Scotch. I'm a Scotch guy. Enjoy Scotch. Probably more so than Kentucky bourbon.
and like it's a really a blessing to even be on here with you because
Hey, so I see I come to F shut up is in the chat or FU.
Uh-oh.
Yep. It's just going to let you know. G Swag said that he was glad you're not here
Blah blah
because
blah 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 blah.
because he didn't like the women. So I'm just going to let you know that he said that. I have witnesses. We have it
No,
recorded.
blah 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 blah.
So when you do, if you get up here in time, we're going to just let you chew G Swag out for I don't know for a good hour.
I was under the influence. I don't mean what I say. See, forgive me. Forgive me. This whole stream is about forgiveness, right?
I'm going to keep going. So I'm just going to keep going.
do believe that what happened between me and you happens a lot. It's just a lot of people don't get to speak about it, don't get to talk about it, don't get to share about it. And I do believe that
G Swag, I got a comment for you.
Oh, back at you, wee gal.
Well, go ahead and read it. Just aloud.
Which one?
The one that's on the screen right now.
G Swag is cool as hell, and I agree with everything he said. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Did I miss that one?
Yeah, I missed that one too. Yeah.
I love a great ass chewing.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to ask about that. Oops, sorry.
David, come on now. You're usually telling me to behave.
Yeah, he's there.
Yeah, I'm serious. We're becoming bad influences on David. That's not good.
Platform that God is
we're gonna be
ordaining us to have,
demonetized here in a minute.
we're gonna be able to give those people platforms, right? And if it wasn't for Jesus, we wouldn't be doing this, And
Right. Right.
So David, I'm glad you're here because one thing I find about this guy, and you tell me if you agree or disagree. The Bible warns us to beware of false prophets.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I really do believe this guy to be a false prophet.
It's a lot of false profiting right there.
Well, I need to know more. I mean, a lot of people do a lot of terrible things and then change their lives completely and really do well. So it's possible, sure. I mean, look at me. But it's also like you were saying earlier. There's an issue here about, is he just trying to? I mean, who's he more worried about, taking care of her or himself?
Right.
Because I mean, real forgiveness also deals with repentance and change and going a different direction and making amends and all. I mean, as much as you can. A lot of people, making amends is hard, but the main thing is that you change and you move a different direction from the one you're going. And I'm not sure what this guy's doing.
One thing I have found with him, and G Swag's probably going to agree with me on this, is he's ready to blame everyone else for his wrongdoings.
And that's pretty typical. A lot of these guys, I mean, I almost got called for a case here in the Austin area. I almost got called to be a juror on a case where the guy was accused of ongoing sexual abuse of a girl under 6. And I'm glad I didn't get called because I would have probably crucified the guy. But it was one of those things where it was everybody else's fault.
Yeah.
Well, that's just it. When your apology includes "but" in it, it's not an apology. I'm sorry, but
yes,
yeah, I'm sorry. Period. And then if you want to say why you're sorry, that's cool. But
here's a different example. Let's say there's a pastor or somebody who goes and cheats on his wife with prostitutes or something. I'm just kind of an example. Even if he doesn't admit to his wife, what if he's changed? He's doing better, or he's changed. He's not doing anything anymore. He's not supposed to. He's become a much better husband. He's repented to God. He's gotten straight with God. It's one of those things where if you are honestly really changing, then you're changed. But this guy you're right.
Yeah.
If there's a lot of buts in it, then I don't know.
Well, thing about it is, Dave, is your actions on other things speak to it too.
Bingo,
It's like
exactly.
he's not an advocate for what he done, like against what he done. He's still out there being a frauditor. He's still out there, doing the stupid crap in the streets and stuff like that, and blaming everybody but himself for his actions. So
And that's where I was headed with that. Yeah, that's exactly where I was headed with that. Are you a changed person?
Right.
Is everything you do reflective of that change in you? That would be part of what I would look at.
And that would be a hard no.
And that's
he hasn't changed. He instead of like not he blames every all of his repercussions he blames on other things. Like I don't know why I got arrested. I don't know why. It's a pattern.
Or even even if he's not, let's say he's not perfect, is he trying? That would be. That would be kind of one of my standards.
It's another hard.
Is he honestly, openly trying to be a better person?
Yeah, no.
And truthfully, at the end of the day, I don't think he is, because I think part of this, like G Swag said, part of this is he's not taking responsibility. He's always gets apologizing, but however he's using the word "but" in that apology.
I'm sorry. It's like there's no I in team. There's no but in I'm sorry.
Yeah, and I don't know enough about this guy to really make a judgment call one way or the other. But it seems like I don't know. I don't know if he's trying or not. But all the other stuff. This guy is a frauditor, right? He's gotten arrested for other stuff.
I would not call him a frauditor, but yes, he got arrested for other stuff.
He's a quote activist.
Yeah, I would call him an activist more than a frauditor.
Okay,
okay.
I need to know more about the guy, but I don't know. You guys know more about that part than I do.
Yeah. And
but if he's honestly trying, then maybe he's honestly trying. But these are always so difficult to judge because you don't know what the person's heart is.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be fair with all due fairness. The only way I know of this guy is because his support of Chris Reiter, and because I have such a low opinion of Chris Reiter, I'm going to be fair. I'm probably have a low opinion of him.
If you judged him.
Yeah, I may have. And
well,
I'm going to admit that.
Well, that's why I'm hesitant too. You know my opinion of Reiter.
Because I hope to goodness I'm wrong about him. I hope to goodness he is really trying to move forward. I'm sorry, you associate yourself with someone that is very vile.
And that speaks to Reiter's mentality and people he surrounds himself with. It's no coincidence that he's had 3 chummos in his vicinity within the last 2 years.
Yeah, and Reiter is all about. It seems like Reiter is about getting the people around him who are going to kiss his butt and tell him he's a wonderful person and he can never do any wrong.
Right.
And that's always a big red flag.
Exactly. He needs people to feed his what's the word I'm looking for?
Validate
his belief. Feed his ego. He needs people to feed his ego. And he's finding more and more people are not willing to feed their ego anymore.
And we all make mistakes. None of us are perfect. And Reiter seems to think that no matter what he does, he's right. He's the person. He's it. He's the guy. I don't know. It's really that guy.
That's why Chris has been jumping back and forth between being a First Amendment auditor, being an activist, then being a Soviet. He's bouncing all between these different communities because he's just seeking validation. The First Amendment people were cracking down on him because saying oh, you're not a real First Amendment. So he said, well, I'm divorcing y'all. I'm no longer first. Now he's back with them.
Yeah, I tried not to get in part of that.
He completely lost me that video when he elbowed that lady in the face when he was trying to get into that office.
Dude, I don't know why he didn't get charged for that.
I never thought of him as a First Amendment auditor. It just his behavior was more about trying to save himself from illegal issues. Real quick though, Billy said he's sorry he's missing the chat. He's at bowling league. Billy, if it's individual I'm thinking it's bowling, do me a favor and wish her luck on my behalf. Tell her I'm rooting for her.
Oh, wait a minute! Ain't we technically stalking his daughter now? Because it's the bowling league.
I don't know. I don't know who's bowling.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying.
It could be Billy that's bowling today.
If you support his daughter's bowling, you're stalking her. So, just saying.
Okay, well, but anyways, just if you would share that with either yourself, if it's you bowling, or if it's anyone else that you're close to that might be bowling, just if you would share, say, hey, we're rooting for you. So
I'm about to do some Wii bowling here in a little bit, just in honor.
oh, I used to have a Wii. I enjoyed that bowling game. That was a fun game back in the day.
That's the extent of my gaming knowledge right there. Because I think Todd and Killen and Luke, they talk about all this gaming stuff. I'm like, I played Resident Evil 4 on the Wii, so that's about all I know.
Well, yeah, I do some gaming, but not as much as I used to.
And I'm not a damn nerd.
Gee, Swag, you're the biggest nerd of them all. Quit lying. I've seen the pictures of you. You've got those glasses and pocket protector, the whole 9 yard.
That was in 2012. I don't count.
Yeah, and yes, congratulate your daughter for us too, Billy. I'm impressed. Okay, it's Billy's bowling league tonight, so let's root Billy for a good bowling competition there. All right,
We're gonna get charges then.
Yeah,
Thanks.
yeah, we're safe.
Because people would think it's
Oh gosh, could you see that one though? Oh my goodness, could you see we were sitting at home on the computer and we're wishing man to express we're supporting his daughter playing bowling.
Before Kyle Chrissy got his channel deleted, he was saying that legit shit right there, man. Saying like since Wrangler and JJ bought him the shirts, it's saying like government conspiracy, stalking, and all this crap, because they bought the T-shirts for the team.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh,
Which,
yes.
as we all know, is a conspiracy.
Yeah.
Government money, guys. Trust me.
Yep. Conspiracy.
weird.
Yeah.
People would think it's so weird. Like, how can you even be around someone that hurts you? Like, what do you mean? You could be around a man that abuses you and still take him back.
Yeah. And
Like,
I just
Okay, can we just break that down a little bit? Victims, and I'm assuming what she's talking about there. She's talking about victims of domestic violence.
Yeah, that's
A
what I think
lot
she's
of
talking about.
times, yeah, a lot of times, unfortunately, those victims are already psychologically damaged in the sense that they believe they cannot survive without the other.
I guess
And-
that goes back to my gaslighting point.
Yeah.
I mean, the abuser always says, you can't do this, or this will happen if you do this. Especially with sexual assault victims, you can't tell nobody because
yeah,
...
yeah.
I just wanna say thank you, because even though you feel me, I brought harm to you, physically, mentally, and it hindered our relationship for what, 20
No
something
shit.
years,
Some years, yeah.
where
I'd
I
say it
thank
hinders
God
somebody's
that
relationship.
we
I
are
mean,
doing
good
this,
God.
because it's allowing our kids, to be cousins, to be family, to get a chance to be around each other. We're breaking generational curses with this, and I just want to say thank you
Our
for letting
kids.
God.
Yeah, well, he's got kids, she's got kids, so they're cousins. So I don't think that comment's inferious or nefarious at all. Because they both do have children, which kind of brings me a couple of questions in my mind, but I'm not going to go there.
Use you in my life as we speak right now. So
Yeah, you're the most welcome. I thank God for you as well. I thank God that we have overcome some traumas. Like, a lot of people don't really get through that type of trauma without medicine, without therapy. Like, I've done that, but in reality, it took me to forgive you for myself and not for anybody else.
Okay, all right. Let's just say this real quick. What happened to her as a child that's 12 years or younger? It was very traumatic. she should have received therapy. I hope she did receive therapy because she needs therapy after that. I mean, I don't care how strong the individual is, that something
Oh, yeah.
that traumatic should receive some sort of form of therapy. At the same time, therapy by people that know how to treat such a horrible thing, and not from a family member who's trying to cover things up. So I just want to
Kind of makes you wonder if she did get therapy.
I do question that. I really do.
Well, and there are a lot of people who throw out a shingle and say, legally, a lot of them, as long as they don't make claims that they are a licensed psychotherapist or something like that, a lot of people can throw up a shingle and say they're a therapist and go to town, and a lot of those folks, I'm not sure, do a lot of good for anybody.
Right.
That's a weakness in our system, where there needs to be better training and better qualifications for people who are therapists. But I guess that's a discussion for a different day.
I got you.
Yeah, Elizabeth, thank you. That's a good point. She kind of pointed this out while I was saying, Doc. It's because they tear away any self-respect and isolate you from loved ones. I took it for years, convinced I was causing him to react to all that crazy shit he beat me for.
Yeah, that is a very good observation. She's right. She's exactly right.
Yep.
Yeah. Thank you. That insight is very helpful.
And unfortunately, a lot of the victims blame themselves. That's the reason they're susceptible to the gaslighting.
Right. Yes.
Especially when the gaslighting becomes, well, it was your fault.
Yep.
Yeah. And that's kind of another thing is, if there was gaslighting, what did they say to her?
I mean, everybody's been in that situation.
I just
in
want
an
you
argument
to
or something like
speak
it with
more of how do we get
significant other.
Was that G-Swag?
I said everybody's been in that situation before, like, whether it's your parents or a significant other. Sometimes, when you're in the argument, you think to yourself, did I do this? You know what I'm saying? Even though you didn't.
Right.
So we understand.
And it's the people who don't say, did I do this, that are the ones you need to worry about.
Yep.
Right.
Where we're at right now.
Okay. Can you go watch a movie? Go watch a movie. Okay, we'll get something. Hold on, okay. You said, how did we get to where we are now?
Yeah, because I know it's people like we're talking about this right now. This is a topic that nobody talks about.
Right.
This is a topic that is set aside. This is a topic that, people will live their life and not express the wrongdoing that was done to them. And I'm talking on the side of being the abuser. Don't too many people acknowledge being the abuser, acknowledge the wrong person, acknowledge the wrongdoing that they have, done to someone, or the abuse they have done to someone. A lot of people choose to take that to their grave. And I think on both ends, people do that. And I just want you to explain what made God pull out of you to be like, you know what, we're gonna share our story. We're gonna.
And again, one thing, I do not see him I see him more and more every time I listen to him as a false prophet. And I will say, again, I will stress, I probably have an unfair image of him due to the fact that one way I know of him is because of Reiter and his support of Reiter during the while Reiter was in jail. So my beliefs might be unfair, but
in your defense, Doc, he is who he is.
Doc, I have a question. Are you saying false prophet in the sense of this particular issue, or just with other things too?
In other things too.
Okay, like what? Give me an example.
He calls anyone, when it came to his charges, he's saying he calls it racism. He believes that, he believes that him being on the registry, him being charged with anything is racist. When all actuality, he is doing things to cause problems. A big example would be he would walk down Main Street carrying a cross.
Okay, all right. That's
Yeah,
interesting.
He wasn't arrested because he's black. He was arrested because he was walking in the middle of the street with a cross on his back.
Well, and I hate to say this because racism is a scourge right now, but there are a lot of people. In fact, some other some people on the internet that I could name that I won't, who seem to think that anybody who opposes anything they say are immediately racists, and it's just not the case.
Yeah, we're seeing it time and time again. You disagree with me, you must be racist.
Yeah, and Reiter tries to hide behind that too.
Yes, he's trying. Yeah, I mean, why is he calling every person right now that has dared
KKK,
say anything against him? They're white supremacists. And David, I've been joking with Will on this, and so you need to cover Reiter more so he can start calling you white.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, Will's a white supremacist, right? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Please, Will, cover him more so we
Yeah,
can
give me. If you believe that one, I have a bridge in San Francisco to sell you.
Yeah, mailroom boy. You know, that's no racial connotations on there. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? You know.
Yeah.
All these people in this community, man, are pieces of trash, and they're everything they say we are.
Look at what else they believe. They're anarchists. They don't believe in the rule of law. They don't believe in anything other than their self-aggrandizement and what they think they should be able to do whatever they want, whenever they want, however they want. I mean,
Don't push back on them.
Yeah, I mean, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, and Elizabeth, they added more. When it's sexual assault, they accuse you of flaunting yourself, dressing provocatively, and I see where she meant shit like that, not and shit like that. But hey, thank you, Elizabeth. Appreciate it.
No, yeah, you shouldn't have wore that skirt.
Which is the dumbest argument I have ever heard in my life.
Well, we're telling G Swag he needs to quit wearing them tight fitting skirts that he likes to run around with.
Well, you got to admit he does look pretty good.
Well, yeah, Swag, you got to stop running. Yeah, you got to quit running around with this. Yeah.
We're gonna tell the world. Because I know I truly believe that we overcome the evil one by the words of our testimony. You know, by us coming together, this is giving people hope. If this has, like, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah. I believe just really looking up abuse in the Bible to see like what type of trauma and what type of abuse women and men went through in the Bible, and just like reading through Tamar's story, because she was raped by her half brother. Just reading that, it's like that.
Wait,
what? Oh, God.
Yeah, that's
what?
Story of Judah and Tamar. Yeah.
Indy 14. Yeah. No, I was talking about this right here. G Swag and Rogue fully support these pedos. Okay.
Damn Indy.
Okay.
Hey, if I would have known, like things could have been prevented, you feel me? Like boundaries could have been put into place. Us being neglected for real. But for me, of how we got here in this relationship was, I just saw God moving in your life. And I prayed for that. I prayed to not have dreams about what happened. I've prayed for healthy.
Okay. So now we know what ND 14 was trying to say. Sorry. Hey,
yeah,
Swag.
Indy's cool. No, Indy's cool,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, I'm sitting there going, I know that's not what you meant to say, but okay. And secret courtships in the house. Cupcakes. Where are they? Where are the cupcakes? G Swag, you want cupcakes? Did you want cupcakes?
Cupcakes. I'm more. I like.
Or you want a Sammy? You want a sandwich?
I'm thinking. Hold on a second.
Yeah.
Hold it. It don't matter. Get the hell off here. Shut her the hell up. Go on. Yeah.
Okay. But you're gonna get us sandwiches?
JFG mayo too.
Yeah. I mean, David, you want a sandwich, right?
Oh, thanks. Sure. Yeah. Why not? I'll take a ham and cheese.
But to go back to what Andy was saying, that was from last night's and Killer Stream. They was talking about that stuff like that, and Rogue, never once said anything against Dee or never come out after finding out that he was this way, because Rogue, he supports Chris. He supports anyone in the Freudian community, as long as he gets the support back, no matter if they're, on the register or pedophiles or anything. So Rogue, he's a piece of shit. He's a 5'2" piece of shit.
Hey, just to clear up, that someone made reference to Tamar a minute ago. I want to make sure everybody knows the story from the Bible. Does everybody know the story? I mean, Judah, he was, let's see, all right, Tamar was Judah's daughter-in-law. And apparently Judah got mad at him. I forget exactly why, and basically bans her from the family. I think Judah believed she had killed 2 of his sons or something. Yeah, that was it. And so, he subjugates her and says, you can't remarry. You got to go be on your own. I'm not going to give you money. And and then the story a little bit later, Judah decides to go get a hooker, and not too long after that, Tamar becomes pregnant, and Judah's about to kill her, and then demands that she be killed. And on the way, Judah, they're on the way to stone her, and Judah finds out that, oops, that was the prostitute that I got pregnant. He's the dad. And so it's a story. It's a story about hypocrisy. It's not a story about that.
Right. Okay.
I'm liking this Bible stuff even more now.
Well, David, what exactly do you do for your church?
I'm an ordained Methodist minister.
So
I don't serve in a church right now. I'm an educator. I teach, but
yeah. Okay. But point being is, David is very, very knowledgeable in the Bible, which to me is, I'm
awesome.
So glad. Yeah. I'm glad he came up because of this guy.
Well,
it's good to
as you'll see, David,
very, very...
David, as you'll see, these people talking are not knowledgeable on the Bible.
But and you don't have to be knowledgeable on the basics. God forgives all of us if we want to be forgiven. I mean, the whole point is, and that's the part I guess is maybe a little bit legitimate with this whole conversation these two are having. It sounds like he wants to make amends. It sounds like he wants to repent, and that's the main thing you need to do. I mean, yeah, I'm not excusing it. Trust me, I'm not excusing it for a second. But
he's also hiding behind the Bible.
Forgiveness. I mean, we can all be forgiven. I mean, look at the story of David in the Bible. He has somebody's wife. He has somebody whacked so he can marry his wife. I mean, that's pretty terrible. But he's forgiven too.
And but Dee's hiding behind the Bible. He's using the Bible.
Don't we all do that as an excuse?
And Killa's in the house as well. Hey, Killa.
What up? What up? How you guys making out? Shut up, Swag.
No, we're not making out.
Hey, Killa.
G Swag want to make out, and I said no. G Swag, this is a family oriented show. We do not.
But we always make out before we go live. I don't understand.
Yeah.
Well, G Swag, you gotta stop wearing those short skirts, man.
Yeah, we told G Swag he needs to stop wearing the short skirts. So
y'all shut up. It's Killa show now. Shut up. Go ahead,
but just being a normal 3 CPO, I'm being more careful because it's your channel. You know how I am. I don't give a shit on mine. But
right. I do appreciate that though. Yes.
But I thought I knew the story was bad. But then after watching this video, there was no way I could imagine how worse it became. Like, and then now gaslighting the sister, like, oh, now I forgive you, brother. But now it's the state's fault. It was everybody else's fault that made you do that to me. You gotta love that shit.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting because there are some things that definitely want us hopped on when we get to it. So we're getting there.
That's the part I've got a problem with too. I mean, it wasn't anybody else's fault. He sinned. He did what he did, and he needs, and there's no way around that. It's not anybody else's fault. He did it.
It's my fault. It's the state's fault because they legalized beer, and that's why I hit those people drunk driving.
Right. It's the state's fault that I killed 5 people drunk driving because they let me buy beer. That's basically the argument they're making.
Yes.
Yeah. But with that said,
so we're saying there's a chance, Elizabeth.
That's what you're saying, Elizabeth. Be careful what you say to him.
So you're saying there's a chance.
I prayed for it, but I never really asked God to do it. I just prayed about it. So I asked God, like, God, please fix our relationship. Please fix it. What can we do to be better? What can I do to see my niece Well, now I got nieces. There's a few of them now.
And that's
Like,
So wait a minute, he's got multiple daughters. Okay.
You know, and guys, one other thing. It sounds like she really wants some reconciliation. If she does, that's fine. That's her business, and if they work it out, that's great. We should. But by the same token, the fact that that's still there, and she needs to keep that in mind. As far as the question you're asking today, would you leave her daughters with him? I still don't know if I would do that.
But if you listen to her, it sounds like it's been programmed into her. You know, it don't sound like it's like, hey man, I want us to, build our bridges back and get along. But it sounds so rehearsed.
And that's what I was saying earlier. I don't know enough about this to really, as far as that goes, to make a call one way or the other about this particular case.
I think what really broke me was that off my actions, this really affected our family a lot. I'm talking about from our brother, family, mother, like it affected a lot of people, and I didn't want it to affect our kids, and that's what really deeply.
Yeah, excuse me.
Yeah.
Right. So, when I was a teenager, if I beat the fuck out of my brother, it would affect my family. So saying this affects your family is a huge understatement.
It's a misnomer.
It is a very big statement. Yeah. And Secret Courtship added, I think Dee is manipulating the family to make her forgive him.
That's a weird name for a sandwich. What the fuck?
No, you know what it is?
But Doc, do we know that? Or I can't. To me, it seems kind of dangerous to make this kind of assumption.
That's the speculation. I mean, like I said, she thinks. We're not saying anything right out or not.
Defamatory.
Other than G Swag, we're not saying anything right out, but we can say we think this may have occurred. We have an opinion this way.
Here. Think about this, right? How many family members stop talking to each other once a loved one dies and money gets involved? So they stop talking to each other over like maybe a couple $1,000s, right?
Yeah, that's true.
And the whole family will get destroyed. But now you're telling us that like this big incident happened, and everybody's okay with it.
Yeah, it's water under the bridge.
Well,
guys.
I mean, it's not everybody. I mean, is it really? Does everybody else matter in this case? For her, what she thinks should matter first. It happened to her,
right?
But yeah, I mean, I hear what you're saying though. You're right. That's a lot bigger than beating the crap out of your brother when you got in a fight, for sure.
Yeah, and I'm going to say this, Kill, you're absolutely right. My two uncles from my mom's side of the family, they stopped talking to each other after my grandmother died, and it kind of put us kind of in the middle between the two families because we had to have two different Christmas or two different. Go to one house, then go to the other house.
2 Christmases, yay, Ricky Bobby.
You know what I mean, G Swag. You know how aggravating it is going to see family.
I got you.
Hey, Swag. I think he's trying to tell us he's Jewish without telling us he's Jewish. I had 8 Christmases.
Or hey, you guys could do what my nephews do. They're from my sister-in-law's from Spain, and when they lived over there, they'd come over here for Christmas and get a bunch of presents, then go back home and get a bunch of presents every day during Epiphany. They cleaned house every year. So,
hell yeah,
that's funny.
I mean, I need to move to Spain. What I need to do is move to Scotland and just visit one of the distilleries all the time.
Well, the thing with Scotland, it's full of Scots.
Yep.
Yeah, but I heard that Scots are pretty. I heard that Scots are pretty awesome people.
Yeah,
right, Miss Elizabeth.
Well, as Miss Dawn, that's where she got her husband from, Scott. You know, she went over there, put the quarter in the grab machine, and brought him on home.
That was Scott. Yeah, my niece did that. My niece is studying at the University of Edinburgh, and she got a Scot.
Yeah. Well, what you do at Christmas is get real drunk like I do, and to show up randomly at people's houses. You see a lot of cars out there, and you get a lot of gifts. It's weird.
Hey, G Swag, if you went to Scotland, you could be wearing a kilt. You know, no one would be questioning you about your skirts.
They won't. Yeah, my family will stop questioning my sexuality now. Good
fashion statement. Yeah.
Yeah, but you got to take the poodle off of it, though.
Quit that.
Got to quit skipping as well.
We was able to restore our relationship, man, because not only that, like we're we're talking about doing ministry together, right?
Yeah.
Doing ministry together. And this is coming from someone that was the abuser and someone that got abused, right? But not only that,
Ooh,
you got
that's
abused from your brother.
dangerous.
From you got hurt from your brother, like, and it's just amazing that we're. I'm like, I get goosebumps, man. Like God, because like,
Okay, Elizabeth says such something good here. We're great people surrounded by series to help. Yes. Oh, yes, yes, yes. See, I found out a couple years back that I have a strong Scottish accent. Inherit. Gosh, ain't talk. Strong Scottish.
Spit it out.
Strong Scottish background in my family and strong German background. So you know, I go to Scotland and drink a lot of Scotch, and go to Germany and drink a lot of beer.
Woohoo! Yeah, my son is half Scots-Irish and half Swedish. He's never going to get a tan.
Oh, poor guy. Poor
Exactly. People have accused me of being a ginger, and we burn and peel. We don't tan.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yep. Gotta watch out for that skin cancer, my friend.
we're not just. You wasn't just saying that you was gonna forgive me. You know, you work towards it. You know, you work towards the.
GE, do you see Carmen Silver's new avatar?
Oh, damn, that's my last date. Yeah, she's hot.
Hey,
Yeah.
Carmen Silver, how you doing?
That's what she looked like when the bar lights come on at 2 a.m. What's up?
I'm gone. Oh, Karma.
Give it to God.
Yeah.
I gave it to him. Like, hey, use us for whatever we need to do. And this is what God's showing us. God's showing us to do it together and not separately. Do it together because it will impact more people. It will help people to forgive. It will help people.
This is where the manipulation may be coming in more.
Yeah, it sounds rehearsed.
It's, if they're forgiveness is one, they need to be really. I mean, they really need to work hard for a long time before they go out and start talking about this in public with other people. I mean, they need to get their own house in order first.
Why would you even bring this shit to YouTube?
Yeah,
right?
on the internet. Yeah,
right.
Why would you put it on the internet?
Because now, if you say anything about it, right? Like I have him. Everybody was talking about him changing. He hasn't changed. I have videos of him during the Breonna Taylor death of him threatening to bring other gangs to fight other gangs and talking about pews and like he's still this violent piece of shit, man.
That's what I was alluding to earlier on in the live stream.
Okay, well, again, I don't know anything about this guy, but I mean, you know, if that's honestly what they think God's trying to get him to do, maybe, but that sounds awfully dangerous to me.
But I think the family gaslit her the whole time he was in prison to make it less than.
Probably.
You know what I mean? And then now
so he went to prison for this?
Yes, he did. Yes.
Okay. All right. I didn't know that.
Well, he was originally locked up for aggravated robbery.
And he got charged for this while he was in prison.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he's just a great citizen all the way around. You know what I mean? But then he comes out here and he's a prison reformed religious man. So they just like the fake prison Muslims and the fake prison Christians, they just use it as their shield. So they go, oh, well, God or Jesus or, you know, and you notice every time
some of those guys really believe it and are legitimate and really do good work. But you're right, a lot of them aren't.
A very small minority.
Throw them all in one bucket.
Yeah, every addict and every prison man or woman finds Jesus. Ain't that weird?
Not that weird, really.
Well, I was just going to add as well. There was a comment that Tiffany made about him giving up his scholarship. Did he give up his scholarship, or did the state say you're going somewhere else? Killer, I think you probably know that.
No. He didn't graduate. He got. They found out about this and they basically booted him out of the college.
Okay. All right.
And to bring up what I said, I'm not saying that the finding religion is bad if you're an addict or in prison, but a lot of people use that, like Killer was saying, as a shield. You know, like, you know, oh, I'm reformed now. You know, forgive me for all the stuff I've done with me having to pay for it. And
No, you're right. A lot of people use it as a grift. And I mean, we're not even going to get into some of these TV preachers. Don't even get me started on that. We'll be real.
But because you also know with scholarships, right? Like he could have probably still went to the school and graduated or whatnot.
Right.
But with the scholarship, it got revoked because he probably lied. Like, they're very strict on who they give scholarships to. So if they go, hey, are you a felon? And you go, no. And then you find out later on that you are. And they take the shit
they'll
away
ask
from
you
you.
scholarship in a hurry for sure.
Yep.
Was this a private school he was at or a public school?
They did say the name of it.
Oh, I forget what college he was at.
Yeah, they did say the name of it, but I do not remember what it was.
Because if it was a private school, they could revoke it just for the sake of revoking it.
Yeah, I think it was one of the like smaller like religious colleges also.
Okay, that sounds like okay.
Yeah. So they probably the image that would have created for them would not have been what they wanted.
Relive their trauma. Like you gotta.
Hey Doc, let me say something real quick. One of the things that's important to remember, guys, is that the vast majority of Christians really believe. I mean, are people of faith, know that God is there, are really trying to do the right thing, and it's just unfortunately we have a very visible minority that most of which get on TV and have their own churches or something. But
dude, I'm a Christian. I'm a Christian.
I'm here to tell you it's real, and it's a shame that so many people get thrown. They throw a lot of this stuff and just make it look. I mean, these idiots get on there and make everybody else look like.
Well, that's the bad thing about Christianity. We accept them, and whatever they say, we accept them. And then they'll abuse that. They abuse the kindness of Christianity and the acceptance of Christianity.
Well, I will also add this too. Bad Christians make good Christians look bad. Like bad cops make good cops look bad.
Yeah, good.
And it's never a majority of it. It's never a majority of them are bad cops or bad Christians. It's going to always be that. Let's just say for kicks and giggles, 10%. It's probably not even that many, but I'm just saying for kicks and giggles, let's just say that 10%.
Like you said, Doc, it's just like the bad cops. They get the media attention. The bad Christians, they get the media attention.
Exactly.
And the whole philosophy behind that, with the news in general, is that if it makes the news, it's supposed to be something that's so unusual that they want to report about it and talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
And we're in real trouble when that stops making the news.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly. When that stops making the news, then we have something going on. Something else is happening in our society that's not good.
And it goes back to my point where addicts and these SAs. I'm sorry. It goes back to my point where these addicts and SAs, turn to Christianity or religion because they know they'll be forgiven with no questions asked. They'll be supported, no questions asked, even though they're not apologizing for their original sin. You know what I'm saying?
No, I hear you for sure.
Example of how you find your peace, how you move forward. It's hard to move on when you're not planting those seeds to grow that fruit. You can't be fruitful that way.
You're right. And I know something you was reading about becoming I don't think you read it, but we was going over it earlier as we was talking, but becoming a new creation. I'm not gonna lie, I'm suicidal over the harm that I brought to you. Because I guess it was hard for me to live with myself that you wasn't just the only victim, and
whoa.
Yeah. She was not the only victim.
Oh, yeah.
There's some other victims. We don't know how
many. Was he referring to himself or somebody else besides his sister?
It seems to be other people.
It seems to be other people. That's kind of how I translated.
Or was he trying to say he was a victim of it too in the long run?
I don't know. I'm thinking he's saying that he had harmed other people.
Yes, I think that's plural in the basis definition of the word. Other victims.
Yes.
Okay, I wasn't sure how to read that. Okay.
Yeah, and this is not the doozy of one. There's the one that I'm going to really go after him hard when he says it. But this one is bad because we don't. Again, someone might say, "No, he didn't mean it that way," but it really does to me sound like he meant it that way. That there were other people he has harmed in this manner as he had harmed his sister. We just only know about her.
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
I put the school in the back chat, Doc.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Let me see. The school is the name of the school, Cincinnati Christian University. So,
Never heard
okay,
of it.
but yeah, it would be a private school, and it would be a Christian school. So yes,
And that CC, okay, they're I think they're not disciples, they're the Christian church, Churches of Christ, and maybe are they disciples? No, they're independent. They're very conservative. Yeah, it's like the independent Churches of Christ run that. I think. Don't make me
Mhm.
swear.
It says something. In the lookup, it says something. Hold on, let me. Where the fuck did I put that?
Oh, I didn't think. Yeah, good call.
It's the father, Jesus Christ Father or some shit. Oh, followers of Jesus, husband, fathers.
That's even, man. God bless America.
Hang on. Okay, here. Sharonville, Ohio. Blah blah blah. Let's see here. Okay, it is okay. Here we go. It's supported by the Christian churches and Churches of Christ, which is the kind of the right wing part of the Churches of Christ, who are the ones who don't have, they were the Campbells of the Campbells and Stone movement during the Great Awakening. They're the ones who don't have musical instruments and that kind of thing.
Wow.
so very very strict church. Probably don't
Very very conservative.
Yes. So him being involved with something like that would have got that scholarship yanked.
That's I can look it up a little more. That's what it looks like just glancing at it.
Sometimes I still struggle with that because, like, I try to justify, well, I was a minor, I was a teenager, I was a kid, but at the same time, I still sexually assaulted, you feel me, multiple people. You know what I'm saying? And
all right, so there's that confirmation. He sexually assaulted, you feel me, multiple people. Yeah. And that, like I said, that's not the doozy of a one. That's still big. That's bad.
I guess he's taking the charges cheaper by the dozen, huh? There, D.
Probably, yeah.
Easy, buddy. And even with all this, Chris still defends this piece of shit.
Yeah, exactly. Chris is still. How old is this video? Do we know? Let me see. I got the original, so let me kind of look. Okay, February 2024. So it's over.
He's 33.
Yeah, but the video, it's almost 2 years old. Yeah. Well, now we're international, my friends. Friday Watch.
Good morning.
What's up, Mimsy?
Watch, how you doing, man?
Hey, Mimsy, how you doing?
Damn, hey, man, Mimsy's cool.
I'm having identity crisis here.
No, it's everybody goes, oh, is that Mimsy every time he talks? It's fucking hilarious.
Well, to be fair, Mimsy does not sound like Friday Watch. Or is it Friday Watch doesn't sound like Mimsy?
Exactly. And Mimsy's my buddy. Y'all back the fuck up.
You're aware of what's going on, right? Friday Watch. You've been watching backstage. Oh well, lurking a little bit.
Oh, he knows.
I've only just woken up, but yeah, I know about Dee Garrett.
Okay, all right. Just making sure.
Who let Taipan on the panel? Taipan,
dang it, G Swag! Quit talking when I'm playing a video.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, you making the boot coming out me. You making me go all boot on you. Don't make me go all boot on you.
And I wish one day that, people can forgive me. Because in our reality, I am not the same person I used to be.
Yeah.
And I'm not sitting here trying to justify it or anything like that. But like we've been talking, like, I'm a grown man now. For me, I got girls, I got babies. And I think what I want to do is I don't want anything like that to happen to my daughters. or my
Right.
nieces or
Right.
anybody that's close to me. And now that I'm on a like we're tapped into the spiritual realm, I had to take responsibility for the actions that I caused.
Right.
Feel me? On my family members, on
You know what, Doc?
Yes.
Yeah, look, what sickens me the most with all this shit, right, is like we all heard him say that there's multiple victims out there and whatnot, but we all heard the stories about these fake ass priests, especially in the Baptist community, right, where they get in and then they start doing sexual things to women because they go, oh well, if you want to get closer to God, you got to do this to me because that's what God's telling me to do, and then they use that to victimize more people. There's a whole thing in Georgia about this pastor was making women blow him because he said it would help them get closer to God that way. And they believed him.
Oh boy.
Yeah, and those guys are all just reprehensible, especially what happened in the Catholic Church. That was, in the Catholic Church, part of the theology is that you go to God through the priest, at least with some things. And so some of those guys abuse that like you wouldn't believe. Well, if you want to go to God, you got to go through me, and that means you have to do whatever. And that's one of the reasons it became such a problem in the Catholic Church.
Yeah. Well, to be honest, that's what Killa says I got to do to get on panel. And as you see, I'm never on panel.
Hey, so Secret Courtship did make this comment. It makes me nervous. He has daughters. I thought the same thing.
Yeah, I thought that too.
Elizabeth's saying hey to Fraud Watch, so it's good to have her in the house. Fraud Watch, did you bring us any Vegemite?
No, I didn't bring any Vegemite.
I was going to make Doc eat it.
I just bought a can of Monster to wake up with.
I would eat it too. Vegemite's good. If you know how to eat it properly.
About?
Vegemite?
It's nasty.
Oh no, Vegemite's good, buddy. Put it with toast just a couple pieces of bread, some butter, some Vegemite. Don't get crazy with the Vegemite. You just need,
it's your topping. You don't just. I mean, I died laughing that day that Hez ate it on his show. He just took a big spoon of it. Went,
but he took a big bite.
Right, I know that's what I'm saying. He took a whole gob of it. That's not how you eat it.
No.
We're also showing everyone's age on that comment.
You start off with a little bit until you get used to it, and then you build it up. I mean, I now have toast with my Vegemite.
Yeah, I have. Yeah, I eat when I have Vegemite, I eat it with toast. And Carmen's Helper wants to know how did I can still hear and you talking swag. How did you get booted?
He yelled at me. He hurt my feelings.
I hurt his feelings. I yelled at him.
I don't know, Swag.
My boot baby does it.
These guys up here are talking very un-American about very un-American homosexual foods. Vegemite.
Vegemite.
Right. Vegemite is not a homosexual food.
Queers.
Hey, only a fag eat that crap. You know what I'm saying, Tiffany?
You're now on the lawsuit.
All right, we're going. Let's
put a Vegemite in the chat. You think I'm a killer? My name's Chris.
I was addicted to sex. You feel me? I was addicted to porn. Like my life was opened up to multiple stuff, right? But in our reality, I still walked out those actions, right? And I just want people to know that, like, yo, like I'm sorry from the bottom of my heart, and I really hope that before I leave this earth, right? I really hope that they can forgive me, just as well as you have forgave me. And I know with it takes time, and but
it takes a lot of self-work because you can't.
Who is he talking about now? The other victims?
I think so. He's talking about other victims, probably other family members that maybe indirectly was harmed because of this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But
you could also be talking about, just general population forgiving him, but
right.
I mean, I don't know what you guys say was ever like, but Australians don't ever forgive a rock spider. Once a rock spider, always a rock spider.
That's an awesome name.
But you can't be around them. Like, you gotta forgive them 77 times. Like, you gotta forgive them every time. Like, every time I see you, it's a forgiving thing. Every time.
Like,
And I'm just going to say this: don't slip up. If you legitimately trying to make things right, and I'm going to be honest. I mean, I hope you are. I hope this is not an act. I hope you're legitimately trying to make things right. Don't slip up. Don't.
Yep, that's true.
so how through those the negative thoughts, right? The dreams.
Mhm.
How did you get through that?
To be honest, I don't think that I got through it until like I want to say the second time you apologized to me. So not the time where we met up at Drunken Tacos, but the next time.
So real quick, they're talking about dreams, and here's the thing: we might as well just say nightmares. She was having nightmares about the whole incident, rightly so, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Like that was the last time.
And that I'm sorry, I did take that from Killa. Killa was the one that pointed that out when they were talking about the dreams. I'll
Who
give
cares about
credit.
Killa?
Yeah, I have to give Killa credit because one day I might have a blocked toilet, and I may need him to come up and take care of shit.
Yeah, who cares about Killa? He's got lady hands. He don't work.
Yeah, Killa, I did meant to ask you a favor there, buddy.
What's up?
Yeah. You told me that you work 7 days a week, and I realized that someone probably don't know what that means. So could you please explain to Reiter what work is?
Oh yeah, it's like it's when you go in and make money, like 7 days a week. And that's the other thing, Ryder. If you own your own construction company, right, Ryder, you don't work 40 hours. You know that, buddy, right?
Yep.
You got to work like 60 to probably more like 80 hours a week between making phone calls, setting up jobs,
Hey, Killa,
getting
it's called being
equipment,
on call.
materials. Yeah. Like there's times where like during the winter, dude, I get calls like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning and I'm out on the road.
You're right. And hey,
because that's the thing too, right? With like my type of business, I might not be able to fix it then, but if it's a frozen pipe or some shit, and especially with like older people, they don't know. A lot of people don't even know where their shutoffs for their water are or their gas meters are. So I'm running out there to go shut their house down. The calls less, so the damage doesn't keep building up, or I don't come into their basement and it's filled with water, and then I'll go back later on in the day and fix everything.
Yeah, right. It's even worse when it's water.
Yeah. Well, I tell everybody, in all reality, even like if your house is on fire, 90% of your damage comes from the fire department trying to put the fire out.
Right. Oh, exactly. Yeah. The water damage and the hoses that fire department uses are powerful. They will cause damage on the weakened structures. So yes, the water will cause a lot of damage. The real damage is from the water, and it's expensive.
Well, like even with people with like a leaking toilet, right? Like, because especially like a lot of times, the toilet's set, and then it's on a tile floor, and then they caulk around the toilet. So if the seal's blown out, you don't notice it until your subfloor underneath the tile gets so saturated, and then it has to drip through the insulation, and then it starts to drip onto the sheetrock, and then eventually the sheetrock gets wet enough where it starts dripping. But by the time that it's dripping through the ceiling below you, so much other shit's messed up.
Yes.
Exactly. Yeah, we had a guy that was roto-rootering in our bathroom, and he had to root all the way from the street over into the back bathroom, and he went too far and took out the back half of the toilet with it, and we got a brand new toilet out of that. So it was kind of nice.
Yeah. There's times where people's houses are so clogged that I would have to take the big fucking sewer machine up on the roof and go through the vent stack all the way out.
Yeah, I told Gil the same thing. One of my own some apartments, and one of my tenants was fussing about something, and we pulled up the commode, and the whole damn floor was gone.
What did Reiter do to your apartment?
Huh?
Oh, didn't you call Reiter to fix it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, well, yeah. I called above the cut, and they said, "Man, everything looks good."
I thought Reiter was one of your tenants.
If it's only a block toilet, you can always just call Tyrant to be weird, because he cleans toilets. He knows how to use a plunger.
Yep.
So sorry, we're taking work away from you, but
And I'm going to tell you right now, the worst thing you can ever do is plunge a clogged toilet.
Really?
Yeah, you're really not supposed to. Because think about it, you're forcing air down it, right? So
Okay.
you're trying to force the water down there. So you can actually, like a kid threw a toy down there or some shit, or like you guys, women all the time drop like the top of like the moose bottle or some shit in the toilet, and you're plunging it. You're actually helping it get clogged even worse sometimes because it will get stuck in there to the point where it can't get out. You should actually go out and invest in a they call it a closet auger or a toilet snake. They're like $30
snake,
and it's only meant to go through the toilet and then like into the top of like the toilet flange. So that way you spring it around, you break everything the hell up, and then you pull it back out again.
Well, the worst thing you could do actually is use those quote unquote flushable wipes. They're not flushable.
Yeah, no wipes are flushable, and you're not supposed to put any chemicals in the toilet. No chemicals down your toilet.
Okay.
I mean, like rotor. I mean, what's that stuff called? Like, the liquid plumber or something like that.
Yep. It will destroy your toilet because you got to remember your inside your toilet doesn't have the nice finish like it does on the outside or inside the bowl to make it slick. Inside there, the glazing only goes so far. So all that chemical will actually get inside the porcelain and start like breaking it down worse.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And then we'll actually start breaking it apart, the toilet itself.
So, what I find so interesting about this conversation is that we are talking about people like Reiter and Garrett and toilets. And quite frankly, I can't tell the difference.
Toilets don't lie.
That's true.
Well, toilets fucking have less shit coming out of them too.
Yeah.
Did we ever determine for sure that Reiter actually owns a construction company?
No.
I have always wondered about that because the guy doesn't seem like he knows anything about what he's doing.
I always thought if he owned anything, he was more of a handyman and not a true contractor.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, it's the funny part, right? That here, I'll pull a GS. What I find interesting, right? There you go, GS, just busting your balls, bro. But after he was on panel with me a few times, and I kept trying to tell him that I'm a service plumber, that 90% of my work is service calls because I hate doing the rough and shit. The last time he was talking about his company, he says, "Oh yeah, we do repairs." Wait, what happened, buddy? You said before you did full remodels to gay crew and stores like that.
Yeah, like I said, I did not think there was any way in the world he was a GC.
No, hey guys, I know what's wrong. I know what happened. It was the imposter doing the repairs.
Imposter, yeah.
But I'll tell you exactly what Reiter does, right? A lot of these storefronts are owned by companies, and the companies have their own property management companies that they deal with all the time. But a lot
basically of Katie says.
Yeah. So if the property management company has like their people out, like they're like real-time, full-time help out on other jobs, then they'll call a sub in like Reiter. Oh, for 4 ceiling tiles, it's not worth sending their guy there that's probably getting paid $30 to $40 an hour to drop in 4 new tiles. They'll rather pay some dickhead like Reiter $300 and make them get the tiles to put them in. And then it's a lot cheaper than sending their guy out there who's get paid per hour plus bennies and a 401k.
And here's the thing. Reiter brags about the money he brought in for that job that he allegedly broadcast, talking to people about it. About him doing, and it was like 3 hours of him driving to and from, and then 10-15 minutes of actual work. But he's bragging about the money. I'm sitting there going, well, dude, the amount of miles you put on your vehicle, you having to go buy the freaking tiles, you having to drive to the location, and then return the time that you didn't make shit.
Yeah, I think I went over it one time, and I think I said he made probably like $30-$40 by the end. Right.
Yes. I mean, I get paid about an hour with the company that I work for. I do IT support, and if I have to go to a site, I get paid, of course, the time I'm driving. I get paid the time I'm there, and I get paid mileage as well. And yeah, so Now I don't have to go out often, but when I do, I do. So
Well, around here in the Jersey area, for plumbers or even HTech guys that do like work on boilers and like forced hot air systems and shit, do repairs, like at the bottom's like 90 an hour, and I think the top right now is at like 210 an hour.
Also, Reiter,
like for what the
exposes
company
his-
bills out. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Also, Reiter exposes how he's not a real contractor and stuff like that because he doesn't talk, miles, like he's talking like you get paid by the mile, stuff like that. You get paid by this and that, because he doesn't do it,
Right. Well, I'm going to just say this: that okay, if he was truly a contractor, he would figure out the time it would take to drive to the site, and the time that he would be at the site for his work, and then make a quote based upon that time. He's not doing that. He's we'll give you $300 if you just go over there, pick up the tiles, and
I get paid 8 cents a mile.
Yeah.
So he never mentions anything, and he also never shows an actual receipt of him billing somebody.
No, well, no. And I'm going to just say this. And then he was talking about one time that he was talking about how he would be scheduling certain people, like if they were doing a sign or something like that. And I said, okay, so you're basically project manager, and project managers are usually college grads who has great organization skills, because they have to, and they know how to freaking talk to people that doesn't piss someone off.
Yep. And if you had like 70,000 subs or where 60,000 subs he had, would you not want to promote your business on there too?
Oh my gosh, I would be promoting the heck out of my business if I had. Had subs.
Not one time did he ever promote his business when he had those subs on his original channel.
Well, because he was getting the bad reviews before his channel really took off.
Yep.
Because he was doing shoddy work. So.
You know his email for his contracting company, don't you?
No, I do not.
One great contractor.
You bullshitting me.
I'm not bullshitting you. Go have a look at one of my videos.
Okay, all right. Well,
it's actually when he had his above the car or under the car or rip-off cup company on Facebook, and I went to his page on his Facebook page. Yeah, it's one great contractor at blank.com.
Okay.
Man, that dude, all he was, everybody's seen people that can work on your house, stuff like that. There's always that one dude that picks up the trash and gets the trash up and sweeps up. That's what Chris was. And he thinks he's a contractor now.
Yeah, I just yeah. But can we? Yeah, well, let's get back to the video here, because there's, like I said, there's a couple key things I really want to dive into when we get. Yeah.
I've ever had a dream, and then I felt like, okay, this is genuinely like he is moving, he's growing with God, and he's for real.
Yeah.
And I think like for myself, I was able to like connect with you. I was able to talk to you every day. I was able to tell you that I loved you. I was able to hug you. I was able to look you in your eyes and not fear you.
Yeah.
It's a forgiveness is so powerful, and I wanted my brother, so I had to figure out for myself how I can move on.
That's deep.
Yeah, and PTSD is not a joke. PTSD is horrible,
And PTSD is absolutely right. I mean, we have vets that has it. People who've gone through traumatic situation like this woman did. They would have it, could have it. But we get people also that say they get PTSD because someone talked loudly to them, like G Swag. He says he has it because Booten and myself had to talk loud at him earlier. So
that's one thing that always really irritates the bejeebers out of me are these frauditors that say, "Oh, I got PTSD because they hurt my feelings."
No, that's not PTSD. That's just you have hurt feelings. Let's move on now.
Being annoying.
Yeah, and broken shoulders.
My shoulders.
At frauditor school, there's a class they have to take called dislocating joints. They have to
broken shoulder 101.
Shoulders at will.
I'm going to just tell you guys this: if I ever get arrested I'm not going to be able to breathe. I have injured my shoulder, and I'm pregnant.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you've never been arrested before?
No, I've never been arrested before.
Wow.
I've never been arrested either.
Well, I mean,
I take that back. One time I got arrested going 110 down Kent Bowie Boulevard in Fort Worth when I was like 16 because I had an unpaid ticket.
I take that back. You're right. I haven't been arrested either. Good. Carry on.
Yeah, but like I said, that's just the three things that's going to happen with me. I can't breathe, my shoulder hurts, and I'm pregnant.
Does it count if you've done the arresting? Because I've done that. I've never been arrested, but I've done the arresting.
You left out one. You're also going to sue them for the 1983 civil rights lawsuit.
Oh yeah, I'm going to sue them, and I might as well just tell them that I'm also on my period too. Why not?
And Flo is visiting.
Actually.
What? You're pregnant and you're on your period? Okay, whatever. All right.
And a lot of people have PTSD, and I know, like, I've had people sleep next to me, and they like, dude, like, pretty sure you were just having a dream, and that was scary to even witness. Like, the way that your breathing changes when you're having a dream and everything. It's very traumatizing to lay next to someone and watch them skip beats, like their breath. You know when someone's having a bad dream. And it's scary. It really is scary. But I've gone to counseling. I've been through mental facility. I tried to kill myself multiple times.
I'm glad she's going.
Yeah, that's sad, man.
And I'm sorry that she was so depressed that I'm assuming it was depression, maybe anger too.
And watch how Dee reacts though.
Yeah. Let's watch Dee's face there.
Just because the thoughts is circling, and they circle when you get close to God. They don't circle like that when you're living in the world. They don't attack you when you're living in the world. Like they attack me when I'm glorified.
Zero reaction.
Yeah, no reaction. And I'm going to also add this to it. I disagree with her on that. It's not when you're getting close to God. I think when you going further from God, that's when those thoughts really come into someone's mind about.
I think it depends on the person. Yeah, I mean, I've experienced it both ways, and you're right. It's
just that my general opinion. I've known a lot of people who were atheists that really, that you could tell that there was something missing in their life, and I thought that was what was missing. That the general, the feeling that religion does actually bring in a person's life. Probably the best way to put it.
Well, that's the reason a lot of addicts and stuff like that fall into religion so quick. That's the next fix for their dopamine. You know, they think they're, getting somewhere, and once religion doesn't answer all their prayers, that's why they always relapse.
Yeah.
The most. Like that's why I'm like, no, I'm not gonna allow anything else to separate me and my brother. Like whatever it is, we're gonna talk about it, we're gonna get through it, we're gonna pray about it, because the devil doesn't deserve any more of our relationship. The devil does not deserve any more of our family. Like he is getting H-Town stomped right now because no, you can't. Yes, you cannot have us. You will not have us. You can't have our kids. You can't have our spouse. You can no longer have our brother. You can't have our sister. You can't have, our parents. You're not allowed in the name of Jesus. Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. Just thank God for his grace. Like your grace is everything. Your grace we don't deserve.
No, that's true.
But you give it to us free.
Yep.
If somebody was talking to me like that and said they wanted to unalive themselves because of my actions, I would have stopped right there and asked them if they was still okay and is there anything I could, the demons not
there's a lot was missing from his reaction to that. Was he aware of these that what had happened with her in the past, and maybe that's why he was desensitized? I can't talk tonight. Desensitized, or is he, or he just really doesn't care?
Hey, I have a question. About this. What is the general context of why they put this on the internet?
That's a good question. I
For
don't know
D.
what
For D.
for D.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, seriously, I mean, it's all about him. It's he's never talked about really her. It's
Right.
always what happened to him. You know.
I
Go ahead.
personally, I have a feeling he wanted to put it out there because people kept like busting his balls about it or calling him out about the charges. So
Right.
it was his way of going, say my victim forgave me, so why you guys bothering me about it now? Like that's it. It's a big deflection, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think you're right there, Killer. I think it's directly, all about him. He's being attacked by people, and people are calling him out for what he is, and he's going exactly what you said. Hey, my victim forgave me, so why can't you forgive me? I'm a changed man. I'm a good. In Tiffany's words, he's a great guy. So
Yeah. Well,
maybe we should be giving him the benefit of the doubt, like hell.
Well, I'm going to say this. I mean, I don't trust Tiffany's judgment of men, considering who her current boyfriend is. Just saying, here as of late, not very, very good track record for Tiffany.
No.
I think Billy's a great guy. Don't know anything about the other fella, the other daddy, but her current choice of men, not so good.
But you also got to remember from our buddy Billy's words from his own mouth, when him and Tiff were together was like some of the worst times of his life. He was like the worst Billy he could possibly been.
That's true. That is true. Considering what was going on in his life at the time, and I'm so glad that he was able to get out. When he got out of prison, became the better person that's the point I'm trying to make too, is be the best person you can be. He's being a good dad. He's being a good husband. And you know what? Great, Billy. Congratulations.
And the thing about it is, Reiter and them try to come down on Billy for that and stuff like that, but they forget to mention that he's reformed. He's a better person now. Tiffany isn't.
Right.
And that's an important point. All of this that we're talking about today, with this D guy, what's his last name?
Garrett.
Yeah, Dee Garrett. This guy and his sister, or whoever. We have all screwed up. We all sin. We all make mistakes. We all hurt each other. It's what you do after that counts. And if you're repentant and you're really trying to make a difference, like Billy's a good example, then that's great. But I mean, if you're trying to turn it into yet another grift, forget it. That's not God. God is not fooled.
No, God knows what's in your heart. So
for us. I don't know what more love than God's love.
And like for so long, like I ain't gonna lie, like I guess I didn't want to live because of the harm that I caused you. Like I didn't want to live because I don't know, man. It was just like I don't know. I felt like it wasn't just affecting you, like it was affecting our whole family, right?
Yeah.
Well, come on, dude. I mean, that is such a big thing. Yes, it's going to affect it's going to affect everyone in the family.
Well, something that we just talked about a second ago jumps out here. I think he's trying to fool himself too. I mean, that's one of my biggest fears is trying to fool. If I'm trying to fool God or trying to fool myself and fooling God, and neither one's going to happen. But I think he may be trying to fool himself and just, I don't know. There's something going on here.
Right.
Yeah. The family's irrelevant. It's what you did to her, man.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you trying to project it off to the family?
Right. Exactly.
It was like I felt like people was like scared to approach me about it, and in our reality, like I didn't want to live like that, man, because I know
it's like he's embarrassed that the family found out about it.
I know.
Yeah, and that's the another thing is, David, if something like this happened in your family, would you be you would not want to approach that family member about what happened, right? I mean, you would still do it, but you probably don't want to.
Well, no, you don't want to, of course, but I mean, like if something like this happened, if I had, I mean, no, I don't know. It's one thing. It's between them, I guess. But by the same token, yeah, it would not be something that would be pleasant, and you have to wonder how that how do you handle it where everybody you resolve it so that everybody benefits and everybody's reconciles and there's the proper things happen. That I don't know. That's a good question. It's one thing if it's a married couple it's one thing if it's a married couple cheating on each other or something. But if it's there's children involved in particular, it's just really tough. I mean, it's tough.
It is tough, yeah, and that's kind of the point I'm making here is that yes, people in your family does not want to talk to you about it. It's a stain in their relationship. It's a strain on their what has occurred. So
Exactly.
but someone will because they have to, and someone will take charge and do so.
I've counseled couples where the one spouse cheated on the other, never got caught. The other spouse never knew about it, but the guilt made that person either destroy themselves or made them into a much better spouse. I've seen it go both ways, and I don't know what that has to do with this. I've been really up, but reconciliation is important.
Yeah.
Well, the thing about it is, Doc, I haven't watched this whole video, so I don't. Maybe I'm speaking before I should, but I don't think he's ever said, "I'm sorry for what I did to you."
I don't think. I think we have not heard him
close to that at one point, but
maybe that's what I'm saying. This should be an apology video to her instead of poor me.
Brother, and I hope that even when our families see this, that they see that it's genuine, they see that God is really working, and I hope that God use us, man, to reach our family, man, and because this really shows forgiveness, this really truly shows love, this really truly shows God's grace, and it's a blessing,
yeah.
So to anybody,
hey guys, hold on a second. What is he talking about there? What really shows grace?
I don't really know. I'm thinking he's talking about the forgiveness that they're
her forgiving him or something.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah. But I'm going. I'm just going. Yeah. But are you forgiving yourself? Are you or? Well, let's hear what more he has to say before we go any further on that.
What if it's someone that's hiding this? What if it's someone that's not speaking up about it?
Mm-hmm.
What is your advice to them?
That's a great question. My advice to them would be: don't believe the lies that your brain is telling you, because that's not godly. Be positive about.
Okay, see, I don't understand that. What lies are you talking about? That it happened to you, or is it something else?
Yeah.
Because truthfully speaking, that statement could be taken the wrong way, and it could be.
Don't believe the lies.
Yeah, don't believe that this person has done this to you.
Yeah, there's no lies being said in this.
Yeah,
it's weird.
About it, definitely tell somebody, because there's more help in telling someone than hiding it. Because hiding it only hinders you from growing. It can destroy you mentally, physically. It can destroy you sexually. You can become addicted to sex. You could prostitute, you could sell your body for, there's just so much that goes into that. It is a great question.
And on the other end of that, you could also just not want to have any kind of relations too. So
no physical.
Yeah.
For me, I feel like I've always engraved myself in knowing who Jesus was. But I was one of those people that was hot and cold. I had one foot in and one foot out. I no longer do that. I have both feet in, jump freely into that water. But if you're going to be in, you be fully in, and you give it to God, and God will show you the way, literally. If you're chemically unbalanced, I believe in medicine, use the medicine. I take medicine faithfully, and it controls the chemicals in my brain, which is great for me. It doesn't work for everybody else. But yeah, pour into a community. There are sexual abuse and trauma groups. I can look those up and post them on comments just for people. You can
notice Dee is nodding on all the forgiveness stuff.
Seek counseling.
Yeah, I got you, girl. Yeah, I got you.
And then some of the things she's saying is really, tell someone, get counseling, that kind of thing. That's pretty good. That's so true. I'm not going to argue with her on that. And quite frankly, I want to be careful how much I don't want to victimize the victim again.
I don't know. There's groups on Facebook as well. I don't know how much I would trust those groups, but hey, if you're willing to trust me with your story, I would trust Facebook too.
Okay, I'm going to just say this, guys. Facebook, don't go through Facebook. Get help through through legit counseling services. There's some crazy loons out there in the internet world. We see them every time. I mean, heck, I'm looking at my panel right now. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people on the panel. That's pretty darn crazy.
Well, it's like David said, you can say anything, You can claim to be a psychiatrist, but you ain't.
No, I'll take that back. To be a contractor. Well, I'll take that back. David's actually okay. So it's 4 out of the 5 people on the panel is pretty darn crazy.
Oh, okay.
David's fine. Yeah.
Well, I don't know about that, but okay.
Yeah. Prayer works.
Whatever.
Yoga, working out works. For me, it was finding my peace and my purpose. Your peace is very important, and whatever makes you feel like you again. Because if you allow the trauma to affect you, you will not be you. You will be living in the word. You will be living in this world and not in the word. Like, read the Bible. Find people that are spiritually connected with God, and
Elizabeth's got a good point about the body language. That's interesting.
Yeah. Let me pull that back up. She's looking straight at him, and he's jiggling about like he's Stevie Wonder. He's lying. He's not sorry.
That's a very astute observation.
Yeah.
It goes back to what I was saying. Like, the only time he reacted is when she was talking about the forgiveness part, and we need to forgive people. Right. The whole time she told me she wanted to unalive herself, he was just looking at the camera.
And D-Mom, yes, D-Mom, this.
Sorry.
Yeah, D-Mom did. Yes, this video he did featured, and Killer sent me the link to this video, so I didn't have to play off of his. So I appreciate Killer helping me out on that. Killer's a great guy. I don't care what GE Swag says about him.
Neither do I. Neither do I.
Okay. All right.
What do you think about that comment CyberX just made? Pop that up there real quick. I think that's interesting.
The only thing he's sorry about is getting caught. I would agree with that.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He wouldn't be saying a damn thing. He wouldn't be saying a damn thing if he got caught.
Yeah, I can understand completely, and it's kind of tough. All right, but we'll keep this going.
Well, hey, I'm not familiar with this. Just how did he get caught with this? I mean, did somebody come forward?
I never heard the story about that, but I think we might hear a little bit of it. Real quick, guys. Though, his facial expression also seems to be neutral. It's not the facial expression I would expect for someone who was really.
I think the phrase you're looking for is disengaged.
Yeah, disengaged from it.
Yeah, that's a good word. That's the word for the day. Disengage.
Disengage.
Hey, Doc. Killer might be able to back me up on this.
I'm sorry.
Killer might be able to back me up on this, but from what I found out, he was in jail at the time, and I believe it was a 5-year sentence for robbery
or something. Robbery.
Yeah.
The prosecutor then brought up this case against his sister, and I really like to know what drugs the prosecutor and the judge were on, because he got a 4-year a 4-year probation. That's all he got out of that entire case was 4 years probation.
Oh my!
Obviously, he's also now on the Kentucky Sex Offenders Register.
Oh wow!
For 20 years at a minimum. But yeah, he got 4 years probation as punishment for this crime.
So this is why I believe, this is my whole backing of why I believe the family like talked to her and like brainwashed her into making it seem less than. That way she wouldn't go and testify against him to have bigger charges. So basically the state gave him charges without having the victim going against him.
That's a good point. That's yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
That's why she sounds so robotic.
Yeah.
And you have to wonder if she said something. It's like the old thing if you're doing marital counseling and you have a spouse who's cheating. I don't know, I keep coming back to that. I guess it's pertinent to what's going on here. But if you have a spouse that's cheating and didn't get caught, do you advise them to tell the spouse or not tell the spouse? Same thing here. I mean, did she tell her parents? Did he not tell her parents? What's going on there?
Right.
You have to wonder if she made an outcry.
I think we're going to find out here shortly, David, if we keep going.
Okay.
I think it's this video that we find out some things.
But wait, there's more.
I love you, man.
So good. I love you too. I love you too.
And so with X Hate, this is some work that we're gonna be doing, right? I know you've been looking into some stuff. Can you explain on your end what you're gonna be doing with X Hate?
Yeah, that's super important. For me, I would like to mostly be like abuse and sex education. I would be teaching about sex and what are the benefits of waiting. I would be teaching
the benefits of waiting.
A lot of
okay. I mean, let's face it. I mean, unfortunately, she didn't have that opportunity to wait. It's only took that. That was taken from her, unfortunately. I hate that was her situation. But I think she's talking about like waiting till you're married, that kind of situation. Yeah.
I mean, I'm glad she's trying to do a positive out of it, but I think she's glossing over a lot of it to make it positive.
Again, it might be down to all the gaslighting that she had gone through when this whole thing happened to get Dee a little bit of lesser sentence.
Yeah, that's a good point by Killer, which I hate to admit. You know, he's a piece of shit, but that was a very good point. They probably gaslit her to do that.
Legally speaking, the prosecutor may have thought that's the best he could do too.
Yeah, that may be true as well. Because they probably looked at his age. Probably some jury there might have been other things about this case that we don't know about. That's the one thing about it. We don't know a lot about this. We just know now the victim and the perpetrator, and that's it.
Yeah, and what we know now is what Tiffany knows now.
Well, knows now. Not much usually, but I'm sorry. To get back to the initial question you asked, would you let your kids stay with this guy? I wouldn't let my kids stay with this guy, but it's for reasons maybe other than this, and that's all the other stuff he's done.
I wouldn't let this dude change my tire
at all. Period.
And then really, again, I aimed this question really not at anyone else per se, but I aimed it at first Terry, the sister, because okay, I find you forgave your brother, but would you leave your daughter with your brother by himself? Which is, I think it's a fair question. Something I would hope that she thinks about. And then I'm also aimed a question at Tiffany. Would you leave your daughter with him? And I'm very interested in knowing what she would say. I am very interested in learning what her answer would be.
Well, I wouldn't leave my daughter with Tiffany, but that's another story.
Yeah, that's another story. Yes. Now, for the sake of fairness, I did ask Billy today because he is the father of the son of Tiffany's daughter, and Billy basically said there ain't no way in the world he would leave his daughter with Dee Garrett. And then I just out of curiosity, I asked the question: would you leave your daughter with Reiter? And he basically said no, but I wouldn't have to worry about it because she has said that she would run away if she was forced to live with him.
It brings it back to the other father, man. That's his son over. I mean, he has to know this now, so hopefully he's acting out and remedy the situation that his son in, because
I
that
hope
other
so
kid don't
too.
need to be anywhere.
Yeah, I
Well,
hope so too. Because one thing I will say about Reiter that this seems to be very, very true is that he has very little impulse control.
as an aside, also, I mean, he oftentimes will do this. Well, I'm going to protect my family. You don't have a family, dude.
My children.
Yeah, I mean, you have someone else's child that you're not supposed to be near, and what is that all about? I mean,
Yeah.
See,
And not only that,
that's the big thing you just mentioned right there. Is Chris doesn't bring up that he cannot physically be there when the exchange is done.
right? He's
He
not supposed
can't.
to be near, is he?
No. Tiffany has to. I mean, he can't physically be there. He can be in the car, but the place that the exchange happens, he can't be there. So ain't that weird?
it's not weird because like I said, he has impulse control. He goes in, he sees the father of the child, and probably wants to beat him up for some odd reason.
No, he can't be there because that dickhead pulled a restraining order against Billy. So he can't go because that means he's purposely trying to bait Billy into like breaking the restraining order. That's why.
Okay,
Was the restraining order? Okay, was the restraining order a couple years ago? How long? How long? Okay,
Yeah,
it's a couple of years ago.
Wait, Ryder got a restraining order against Billy? That's ridiculous.
Yes. Yeah.
Anybody who talks bad about Reiter, he'll try, and you live close enough, he'll try getting a restraining order on you, and then he's using Tiffany's kids as the leverage of why he needs the restraining order.
Okay, I didn't know it was because the restraining order. I thought the restraining order was after the fact. But okay, that's cool.
I believe it also expires.
Hey, take a look at the private chat real quick, everybody. Take a look at the private chat.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But yes, thank you. That is, with a restraining order in place. No, Ryder could not go inside, and he should not even go anywhere near Billy because that would be considering baiting Billy into a situation.
And I'll be the first to admit I don't know anything about Ryder except what I have seen online. I do not know the man. I've never met him. I hope I never do meet him. But he just seems like the classic narcissist.
Yes.
I think you're hitting the nail on the head on that one. And I will also say that
that's my opinion. That's not an official pronouncement or diagnosis or anything. But
dude, just watch the last two lives or the last live. It was on Tiffany's channel, wasn't it? And he not be in the picture.
Mm-hmm.
He wouldn't let her talk. He wouldn't. He's out in the background, like looking and interjecting. He can't be the center of attention. I mean, he cannot be the center of attention.
He has to be the center of attention.
He cannot not be the center of attention.
Yeah.
Sounds like one of those old clues for what's going on.
Taking up. Stop. The devil cannot have me at this point. Okay, so what I would be doing with X-Hate is talking to either adults or kids when it comes to sexual abuse and trauma. Even if they've never experienced sex, the benefit of waiting to experience it, what God has for you when you do wait. I would be educating them on what happens if you do have sex, any STDs, any benefits like that, forms of birth control, if you do get pregnant, what to do, how to move. I know a lot of people that are willing to help. I want to be able to build that platform for them and be a resource for them.
Well, good for her.
Yep. Good for her. Yeah, it's good to hopefully see her grow.
Something positive.
I know we
positive out of a bad situation.
With carrying across, we went to Columbus. How was that, like, the feeling of, because it was really special to be walking with my sister.
Yeah.
Doing God's work in the midst of knowing our story, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now that we're, I feel like, the the elephant in the room has been exposed, right? And I feel that, now, God's really
no.
Yeah, I know.
No elephant is exposed, dude. It's been out there.
It's been out. Yeah. Well, we knew of his history. We did not know who his victim was. So, but still, and it didn't make him look any better. I'm
Yeah,
sorry. No, in my eyes, it does not make him look any better.
people
Yeah, she
like
might
him
have
and
argued.
Chris just double down and make themselves look worse when they make more videos. You know, look, guys, I want to show how this makes me look good. It makes them look
I
worse.
mean, well, earlier David said it. David said that uh, not that this should have been done properly and not online. The only reason this is probably being said on YouTube is because he's trying to regain something that he lost because people
hmm
know of his history and they're calling them out on it.
Should have been done in person.
You know, and
You know, Elizabeth made an interesting observation in the chat just now. Tiff would leave her kids with anyone. That's probably true.
You know, that's a scary thought. Yeah, Elizabeth. I think that's what, and that's kind of why I'm thinking her answer would be, yeah, I would. And
which is
well,
why
she said she didn't want to begin with.
Yeah,
she only gets supervised visits right now, right?
I don't even know if she can even spend.
The daughter, no, she can't see the daughter.
Okay, she can't see the daughter at all. Okay,
and the son, what I've heard, rumor is, blah blah blah, is he wanted to go over there because he thought his mom was, in a bad shape, but now he don't want to be over there. That's rumors.
Okay. Yeah, I honestly, I don't know anything official about why he's there. I just hope things are okay with him.
His ex-hate is really gonna be something powerful. Sis, you're very powerful. And I really hope your story really bring women out of bondage, man. Because in our reality, it can.
This is just a damage control for Dee.
Yeah,
it is going to be a damage control.
So I think we should probably bring Mr. Mimsley up and just see if we get confused with Mr. Mimsley and Friday Watch Talk.
That's my bestest friend.
I mean, what do you think? Should we just say, come on,
let's get Mimsley up.
Let me tell you about my best friend.
Mr. Mimsley, hey, how you doing? Good morning to you, sir. So,
yeah, good on you, mate.
Yeah.
Be really, what's the word? I mean, I want you to explain it more because I can't really explain it because I'm not a woman. But I know for me being the abuser on my end, and what I have witnessed, that I mean, it's really draining, man, to see people that have been abused feel that they haven't got justice.
Hey, Swag, Mimsy's got a special message for you, buddy.
Oh man, right back at you. That's my fuck Boots. I hate Boots. I hate Killer, but Mimsy, I'll spoon you any day.
Do you ever feel that you didn't get justice for what happened between me and you, or how? I'm trying to word it the right way. What do justice look like to you in a situation like what we had? I don't know.
And are the cops going to show up at my house?
Yeah, so I was just, thinking about that. At the end of the day, I did get justice because I have a relationship with my brother. I felt like Butler County failed us miserably. They put us both in a hot situation. They did not contact my parents. I was underage. They didn't contact my parents. They didn't care what my parents had to say. They switched my words around because after reading that witness statement.
So basically now they're blaming those charges on the state. You gotta say, okay.
Yeah, Karma's helper's right about that. That's it.
Yeah. I am abuser and I'm so drained being the victim.
Oh. How dare the state charge me with raping a under 12 child?
Hey, Karma, you got to stop falling into my fist. It's your fault, you dumb bitch.
Yeah. You fell into the doorknob, not me.
My hand hurts.
Huh? Why'd you run into the wall?
Yeah. Yes. Here at Dr. News Storytime, we do not support domestic violence unless it's really, really extremely funny.
Unless Reiter says he's a female, then
unless it's directed at Chris, right? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
a lot of people don't truly understand.
And for those that just heard that, that is called satire.
Yeah, it's called
Understand
joking.
that
We're kidding.
My situation is one
Yeah.
of
Oh,
the reasons
yes.
why I'm on
kidding.
the registry, or I am going through what I'm going through right now.
Right.
And it is what it is.
Mhm.
Because we have our relationship.
Right.
But what do you mean that? Do you feel that?
It is what it is.
I mean,
That's what I
in our
usually say to
reality,
all my essay victims. It is what it is, man.
Yeah. Oh, poor me. I'm on the registry because of actions I made.
like the age that
Sorry
our
about that, bro.
situation happened, right?
Mhm.
I should have.
You know what, Killer? You know what he's starting to really sound like? Oh, gosh, I wish I had this sound bite.
What?
I watch kitty porn.
What?
Oh,
are you
actually,
talking
yeah,
about?
yeah. Me, oh,
Yeah.
me, oh, mommy.
Oh, that was the wrong soundbite. My bad.
What? Well, that's
Hey, actually, now we got that one for. Yeah, I'm gonna flip that. I'm gonna flip that.
Doc, you might want to explain that just a little bit for those of us who don't know what the heck you're talking about.
Yeah, something that Reiter yelled during his live stream, one of his live streams. I won't repeat it because I don't want that to get clipped on me. But he yelled that phrase that G Swag just yelled.
And
Well,
he
my thing-
associated it. He associated it with government employees doing something bad.
no. So
Why would
what
you-
did it, no. That's not what.
Well,
That's not what
he was talking
really
about. He was talking about.
So
Okay, go
he
ahead.
was talking about rich people and how they're not watching him on YouTube. They're watching child porn on YouTube. But I'm the one who cut two sentences together and I made him say that. So he didn't actually say that. That was
Okay,
me and
all
some
right.
fancy
Just
editing.
checking. Just checking.
But he said
What?
all those words on his live.
Yeah, well, he associated rich people. That's what rich people
He
do.
said
When
the
they do
words.
something bad is doing that. I'm like, why would you think that, Chris? Why is that first thing you think about?
But I want to know, do you have to have like a paid YouTube membership for the CP Rider? Like, how do you know that YouTube harbors like CP for rich people?
Well, that's interesting. Good
Yeah.
question.
Hey, Billy, take care, and give me a call sometime tomorrow. All right.
Or like Chris was saying, we were part of the dark YouTube. You know what else is the dark web? You know what's on the dark web? The KP.
Yeah. Well, you know what's on the dark web? Poo.
Got psyched.
You know what else? You know what else you can find
We
on the
both
dark
should
web?
have.
Yeah, and
We both should have. I told a counselor. They told my parents and called the police.
And guess what? You tell a counselor, the counselor's going to call the parents, and they're going to call the police. That is exactly what they're legally
Yeah,
required.
the counselors
to do.
have to call the police. They don't have a choice.
Yeah, legally required. They can't just say, well, okay, we'll work with you here now. No, they got to do that. So now we're getting into how they got caught, how he got caught.
This is exactly what happened. Like I told my counselor I tried to kill myself. I had to go to the hospital. They gave me a pregnancy test. I found out I was pregnant.
Okay, David,
Yes.
how do you think she got pregnant?
It's pretty obvious, isn't it?
Yeah. Who is the daddy?
Yeah, this is a lot like the Judah and Tamar story, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think his charges covered penetration.
Yeah. So that's how the whole thing came out. She's a child of 12 years or younger, and she's
And
pregnant.
she's pregnant. That's a big mess.
Yes.
I started having dreams when I got pregnant with Zoe. And I just wanted to die even more because it's like, Jesus, like, why do I have to go to counseling? Like, I don't want to tell anybody about my problems. Like, why didn't my parents be like, what's up? What's wrong with you?
Yeah.
I didn't have that. So I had to tell a random person. And you want to know what's so funny? After I told her this happened to me, I never got to see her again.
Yeah.
Never seen her again. So how is that helping me?
And I think
They took her away from D.
Yeah. Well, yeah. But still, that she needs help. I'm glad she reached out to someone because she would have probably killed herself if she didn't. And it would have been this piece of shit's fault. Pardon my French.
I agree.
with the work that you want to do. I really feel that we both could be advocates because I do believe, I don't know if you truly feel this way, but I know a lot of people do not take responsibility when going through something that we've been through. And I hope that you see that I'm truly sorry. I hope that, you know, and
so my question for Dee is, what does she need to take responsibility for herself? She didn't do anything wrong.
She's
the only person. She's the victim. What did she do wrong? I don't know. Probably living in the same house. Is your sister. The only person that did anything wrong with this whole situation is you. This one. I'm circling your face there, Bubba. You're the one who did wrong. Are you trying to tell her that she did something wrong? She did not. This is kind of where some things are getting, ready to come out here.
I hope that people that have been the abuser, they can do the same thing, and I thank God that I really went through everything, even being on the registry, because it really saved my life. And I just want to speak on some of my abuse.
Being on the
Okay, so
registry
now
saved his
he's
life.
putting it about himself. Now he's putting it about himself. This is not the forum he should be discussing this. Maybe another live stream if you want to talk about it on his channel. But with her talking about her stuff, he does not need to turn himself into the victim. And no, don't turn yourself into the victim. You're not the victim here. She is.
Being on the registry saved my life. Fuck you, man. Fuck
Yeah,
you.
but Doc, did you hear him when he said being on the registry? He actually said, the way he said it made it sound like past tense. Not that he's still on it, that he was on it, and that's what saved his life. So he's saying that it was past tense. It's not past tense. He's still there. And not only is he on the Kentucky one, he's also on the federal one as well.
And what I went through, I lost my virginity to a woman that was 19. I don't know if you knew that. And
here it comes.
Being addicted to porn at a young age really made me super sexually active, like to the point that, in our reality, acting out what I'm seeing. And me having daughters now, I want to break.
Man, that's some sick shit. Him having kids,
whatever
like that,
generational curse, whatever, that you good.
Okay, what's the dead air for? Come on, guys.
Sorry, Eliana was asking for something. I got an AirPod in, so she won't be able to hear it.
Okay, but I want to make sure, because this is, like this led up to me being unfaithful in relationships. This led up to me being, it's actually active. This led up to me having multiple partners.
Okay, again, you're making yourself into a victim when you're apologizing to your victim. Don't make yourself the victim. This is the butt. This is the butt that G Swag was talking about earlier. This is
what my doing to you. This is what me doing what I did to you did to me.
Yeah. So this is where I don't have any. Okay, legitimately, I do hope that he is trying to make himself a better person. I'm behind that. But when you're saying things like this, when you're trying to apologize to your victim, you're not really apologizing to your victim. You messed up.
This is not the person you tell this to. You tell that to your counselor or somebody else.
Yeah, right.
You tell that to the person that you were victimized in the first place.
And like I said, do it on a separate live stream if you want to tell your audience. You can do that, but not on this live stream.
Don't do a live stream. I mean, what the hell, man?
Yeah, you don't even have to do a live stream.
Why do people have to put everything they do on the internet? I've never understood that.
Well, I don't know. The best person to ask is Chris Reiter.
Trust me, bro. Trust me.
From relationship to relationship. And I guess in a way, I'm gonna say, yes, we both feel that the system failed us, but at the same time, turned it around for him.
The system did not fail you.
How dare the government make laws against what I did?
How dare the counselors actually do their due diligence and reported the incident to mama, to the police? like they're supposed to legally.
How dare
How
they?
how dare they put you in prison for your crimes? How dare they take I don't think they've gone to this. I'm just gonna go ahead and just say it. The child that
Yeah.
he fathered with his sister was taken away by the state. So we don't even know where the child's at.
And you have to wonder genetically if there's what kind of mess happened there.
Yeah, and that too.
Yeah, I mean, I've got 10 toes and 10 fingers that are all on one hand, but I digress.
I've got race. So yeah, well, I got 10 fingers, 10 toes, and another appendage.
Yeah.
But okay, never mind.
As Chris
At
Ryder
the end
would
of the day,
say,
he is
I'm a
getting the
prison
glory
fucker.
because look how he found a way to mend our family. Like, yeah.
So now it's time. It's time to lead people in our family to Christ. It's time to for me get on this mission, man, to really show people that our hope is in Jesus Christ. Our hope. What fixed our relationship wasn't me and you. What fixed our relationship was Jesus Christ. You know what I'm saying? So.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Nah, you good. I know how it is.
Now he's relating to.
Okay, just a moment.
Come
You
on.
want some pie?
So
We don't have any pie, honey. No pie. Sorry. Okay, she can have a piece of cake. But I told you guys I was going on live, and yeah, you're not listening.
So like.
It's like a funny distraction. Like
That's all right.
not like a very horrible distraction. A little cute little distraction.
It's cool, man. I think we kind of covered everything for real, man.
Yeah.
I think
Who put you in charge of the conversation?
Killer, I'm thinking. I thought I heard him say something other night on your live stream. Maybe it's from another live. But didn't he say something about it was normal for that kind of behavior between brothers and sisters or something to those lines? Did I hear him say that? Or was I half asleep and I dreamed it?
No, I think no, I think you heard me joking. Because when they were talking about like the generational curse and all that bullshit, I'm like, oh yeah, y'all, our generational curse of us being like the old England kings and queens, just fucking our relatives to have purebred heirs on the throne. Like,
Doc, just
Oh, so that's
I got to drop out, Doc, because I got to take the daughter to the doctor. So I'll catch everyone later.
All right. Well, drive carefully. Take care.
Later, 2PS.
Yes.
See, so what I've been doing is the wrong thing, Killer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn it.
All I know is that, I thought I heard him say something on those lines, and it turns out it was Killer. So it was Killer's fault. Okay. That was something I was really good at.
Nobody likes Killer. Shut up, Killer.
Yeah. I was getting ready to harp on that one really big. I was like, I don't know. I don't know about you, G Swag, but I never was sexually attracted to my sister.
Well, I mean, there's that one time in band camp.
But yeah, okay. Thank you, Killer, because I do remember something to it, but sometimes our memories are not the best at times.
Yeah.
I knew I heard.
We didn't Joe Dirt our family. So
yeah. That was not. I don't know anyone that would sit there and go, my sister's fine. No.
You know what, man? All jokes aside, come here, sister.
Yeah, no. But
hey, Reiter, being a cousin fucker doesn't look so bad now, does it? Does it, buddy?
Exactly.
Oh.
Exactly. I'm gonna have sex with my cousin tonight so hard, knowing that I'm not as bad as Chris Ryder's friend.
But this brings up to some other things about Reiter. Reiter has said things in the past that made me question things.
I just want to point out I had nothing to do with that previous conversation.
Yeah. David was quiet. David was.
Hey, David. to give some information on the last conversation. Last Sunday, Chris vehemently kept calling me a cousin fucker and saying I was having sex with my cousin just out of the blue.
That's pretty weird.
Yeah. And I'm like, okay, I don't have sex with my cousin, Chris, but and I start with calling him out for what he's done. Yeah, but you have sex with your cousin, G swag. Okay, that's a weird thing to bring up. I
don't have sex with my cousin. I don't think he'll like it very much.
Hey, Marty, it's good to see you.
But come to find out, his one of his best friends is a sister lover. So,
yep, which says a whole lot of where he got the whole cousin thing in the first place, probably.
Yep, projection.
So, Killa, you dropped a link in the back chat. You want to talk about it a little bit?
Yeah, we all know Mr. Carey. He's been, he makes a lot of jokes and makes a lot of videos about everything. Always tried staying neutral with all these sites, but he's getting dicked around by the state, and he needs a new wheelchair and other things like that. But somebody, wait, who's that person with a legitimate 501c3 that refuses to help him because he thinks that he said Mr. Carey said some meany words about him. So he needs a little bit of help from the community, and between my dumbass and a couple other people's dumbasses, I think we can help him out.
Get him a damn wheelchair and get him on his feet again.
Yeah, I did just post a link in
I do appreciate it
in the channel in the chat. So I'm gonna just borrow a line from you if you can. If you can donate, great. If you can't, okay. But yeah, let's keep him in his plight in our prayers. Let's if we can help him, let's help him.
I also want to point out too, Mr. Carey's like, even when he would be on his own channel and he was asking for anything, he's not he's not like these fucking auditor guys that they get fucked up with the legal system and they're asking you to pay their entire bail. So they like, oh, I need like $4,000 so this guy could. No, Mr. Carey would literally be like, oh, I need like $40 because we ran out of money for food.
Yep.
So it's like every time he ever asked for anything himself, it was never a big fucking ask. And even this totally legitimate 501c3 couldn't even do that. Even though they're dropping 50 memberships in a channel here and a channel there. Go figure.
Yeah.
Hey, Killa, is it Carey a vet?
Raise?
I don't know about that.
I thought Carey was a vet.
No.
I was going to say with that particular 501c, I would love to see their books.
I'm sure the IRS would too.
Yeah,
it'd be a coloring book.
Yeah. You mean it'd be 2 pages.
Yeah, and wonder where all the money's going out of. It's going out to Tiffany's channel. Oh, okay. I don't.
So, Mr. Vet, these 50 memberships you gave on March 13th, those were tax deductible.
Hey, Kevin, why do you keep buying shit from Walmart in fucking Kentucky?
And why do you keep not having a receipt, which goes with everything you ever do in your life? No receipts.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of questions.
I do want to point out, right? If anybody wants to learn how to write an appeal for charges and then get them thrown and right back out again, you can go visit this 501c3's website.
Scars.
How's that appeal there, Tabby?
Yeah, not affiliated with the rock band Scars website, which is legit. But the other one with a Kevin Sober Z Scars.
It was pretty eye opening when you heard Taco Terry or whatever talk about how Tav changed the entire name around to make it Scars with an S, just like the one from Godsmack.
Godsmack. Yeah, Tully or something like that.
That's solely. But that's why it's Society at the end to make it the Scars.
Now, Taco Terry is
Taco Terry is very, very much. I mean, but the fact that he was first to call out, and that made me, question a lot of things about it. Now, I didn't say anything publicly because I didn't know anything about the Scars.
Yeah, they always turn.
All I know was that they weren't 501c because if they were, Tav would actually be Say, hey, look at here. Here's my paperwork that says I'm 501c.
Was it Dummy Kruger that did such a good job exposing them?
Yep.
Yeah, he did it. Man, that was a great video.
Both him and Reiter.
But yeah, but that's the whole issue with Tav, right? They even said in the very, very beginning when they first started talking about scars that it was going to take a little bit of time to get to be legitimized, right? And then for whatever reason, at that date came, and then they just started lying about their federal EIN number. And then they kept doubling down. If they would have just been honest and been like, oh, well, we don't officially have it yet, it would have went way smoother. But even
I agree with you 100%.
But
is that what you said?
Yes, we have submitted our paperwork. Yeah. Okay.
His own supporters, his own 40,000 subs or whatever the fuck he has now. No, they couldn't even hit 10 grand. So you couldn't even get, or 20 grand. So you couldn't get your subs to donate fucking 50 cents each, bro. Something's wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. $1. That ain't gonna kill nobody. You know, $1. Can't do it.
50 cents is all he needed from each one.
Right. Exactly. Something was wrong with that picture.
But Sober's been silent here lately. I wonder why.
He was big hardcore in the FBI dump video today.
Dump.
Oh Lord, I didn't even know did Chris do another video today?
Yeah, it's exactly what everybody thought. Just shop together old bullshit.
Oh shit. Yeah.
Crying poor JJs. And this is the way I can talk about the JJs without getting in troubles.
What I'm going to do, I'm going to call the FBI tip line. When they call me back, I'm going to say everything about Chris, and it's going to be true because I called the FBI tip line and they called me back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh goodness. I do wonder what he's taking because his imagination is great. He does have a great imagination.
Doc, he thinks I'll sit there Doc is he's an unaliver. You know, he unalives everybody, and somebody goes, okay. Chris accepts that as true proof. See, they said okay. So Doc's an unaliver. See, you're like they're just listening to you, Chris. They're not.
How that works? Okay,
yeah. They're not agreeing with you. They're just listening to you.
And I always thought it was funny when Chris gave Doc a medical degree there.
Oh yeah, yeah. And it's plain as day in my channel description that where my name came from. Plain as day. And I almost didn't go with the name because I thought someone might actually think that, but then no, if I explain it, anyone with half an intelligence would read it and go, "Oh, okay, that's cool." He's naming himself after his grandfathers. Cool,
right? But
no, dummy decided he's going to talk shit about someone without doing any freaking research, and this is why he's such a freaking moron. Just he does not read. He doesn't take a minute to research.
He can't comprehend.
Comprehension.
His comprehension skills are zero. It's like
he doesn't.
Tombstone. The movie Tombstone would be a documentary, and Doc Holliday couldn't self-diagnose himself. You know.
Yeah, and to be fair, Doc Holliday was actually a dentist. So yeah, so he was actual doctor.
Well, not for tuberculosis.
Yeah, he was a dentist.
But yeah, and then we can go with let's think about other crap. Tyrants beware, and I touched base in a comment section, and Kelly, I think you saw it about how a year or so ago, Tyrants beware decided he's going to tell the world that he's found my avatar on some sort of dark website that was must have been for some sort of kitty dealer stuff. David, you remember that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now he also said I was a medical doctor, but and the very first thing that came to my mind when I heard him saying this was, is this guy? Is this the first place these guys go to? Trying to say what's
perversion? Yep.
Yeah. Well, what is actually going on with them to go? That's the first place you can go to. And of course, what did Tyrants Beware do recently, Killa? As far as what did he do on one of his live streams?
Oh, who knows? Who cares?
Which one?
Sure.
The one where he had Finkel up, I think, and he was upset about something.
Terry the Twink's always upset.
But he was upset because people started calling him a pedophile. And I'm like, really?
That's my cousin. That's my cousin you're talking. That's Maverick.
Yeah, Terry Maverick Moore.
Yeah. And I'm sitting there going, wait a minute, you did the same shit to me and you're pissed and you're pissed off? Okay, I'm gonna call you out again on your bullshit, mother.
Yeah, they all do. They do whatever they want, but if somebody else calls them out about it, then they fucking cry about it.
Call you every name in the book, but when you come back at them with actual facts, privacy strike copyright strike.
Elizabeth, good night. It's good to see you. I'm glad you were able to join us tonight. I was thinking G Swag was going to say something, but he didn't. Okay.
I'm still crying about this, man. I'm still raw. I didn't know she's still cheating on me.
She's still cheating on you, buddy. She is. So you may have to go to Scotland, get a ticket on the Flying Scotsman.
I might start making some lives calling her out. You know what I'm saying?
Guys,
lying about her.
check out Mr. McCary's GoFundMe. You'll see that we have a donor on there. Elizabeth has donated $26.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yes, she did donate. I did see it in chat that she did.
Thank you, Elizabeth.
So way to go, Elizabeth. Very cool.
Yeah.
And now there's two more. John Smith donated $20 and some other bum donated $20.
Oh, okay. Yes, yeah. John Smith 3 minutes ago. David that bum, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what we won't see is scars on there donating shit.
Yeah. So thank you, everyone that's donated. So
everybody donates. That's an important thing. Is he trying to get an electric wheelchair?
I think he does need an electric one. I know he said something before too about a handicap van, like a lift van, but he's just happy to get some new wheels. And he has all that. There's problems right now. He has like a pain pump or some shit that's messed up, and they keep dicking him around with that. And his whole situation is just fucked. And he's one of those people that the state's just screwing over. And I hate to say it, but he's a white male, so gets cared about less than others.
That's the truth, man.
What state is he in?
Kentucky,
yeah. I would just also go another step too. Is that do you really want to depend the government on doing things correctly? Let's just say do things correctly.
Dude, don't say that. I just went on Medicare like 3 months ago.
Yeah, I'm just going to say that's why I don't want the government to take over on our medical.
Yeah, I got the VA, right, and let me tell you, they're always up to fucking shenanigans.
Yeah, they're not very good.
I had to go get an MRI at a third party hospital because they were booked for months, so it was supposed to be free. So I went there, I got the MRI. Then later on, I get a bill from the hospital for like $1,000 and some change because they told me some Haji Bob in India fucking read the MRI. So now I got to pay for this Haji to read the MRI, even though it's going to the VA for them to read it in the first place. Like, it's always a fucking some kind of scam.
Just send it to the VA and tell them it's, no.
Oh, dude.
Oftentimes they will pay that stuff, but
yeah, but you know how, like, they will. But again, anytime with the government, what they do is you submit the shit. You got to do it at least, even when you're going for your benefits, right? You got to submit the shit at least a minimum of 3 times, because after the 3rd time of denying you, they'll finally go, okay, we'll do it. You're serious. You won't leave us alone. So now we'll take care of it.
Yeah.
And that's ridiculous. That's really is. I mean, I know we have policies in place to keep from having scams, but you know what? One thing we know this definitely happens. We have scams.
Well, I was very fortunate. I got a friend of mine recommended who actually knew what he was doing and got me hooked up with the right places. So,
and the bad thing is, if you're really in a state that you need to get benefits like that, you might as well just go ahead and hire a lawyer. And that is ridiculous that someone has to spend good money to get a lawyer to get benefits that the government says that you can have because you meet certain conditions.
Of course, Medicare is different too. It's
But yeah,
Medicare actually,
hey,
for
but yeah,
everyone,
but
pretty good coverage.
but if you own a daycare and you're from originally from Somalia, and it doesn't matter how many kids that
9
you
billion.
don't have at that daycare, you're going to get your check on time every time, so that you can send back to Somalia to support terrorism. Okay, Minnesota, help me make that sense. Okay. Anyways, I think we accomplished the goal tonight. Woo-hoo, we actually finished this. I didn't get into the body cam video, but I didn't really, honestly, that was a backup. I did not think we would. It was just a if time permitted type of situation. So, fucking jump into David Persons, do you have anything you'd like to add?
Yeah, just remember, forgiveness is important, and being honest is important with God and yourself and each other. So,
Killamilla, anything you want to add?
No, thank you very much for spreading the GoFundMe for Mr. Carey. I do appreciate it, and thanks for having me on panel. As always.
Thank you for coming. Great to add your insights in this as well. I mean, it's great to have David to be there because he was able to tell us a lot of things on the Bible front, but your down to earth way of talking was awesome. GE swag. Anything you want to promote?
Yeah, I'll promote the Give to Carry. So hashtag Give to Carry and make that happen. And also, Boot and Killer are horrible people. They treat me mean, and I hate them.
And it's all in GE Swag's imagination. Killer and Boot treat them like a god. They love Swag to death. Until next time, take care of yourself. Oh, by the way, I may do a live stream tomorrow, just on quick, because I might be bored.
Oh, hey, say hi to Dove real quick.
Hi, Dove. She jumped in here too late. Hey, Dove, it's good to see you. You have to rewatch later. Thank you for coming to join us, though. Hey, everyone, take care of yourselves. Good night.